Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Hmm?
Was being gay.
Discord's always been gay.
Yes. And
About to get started in a minute.
it's coming from
I
me.
would have been done sooner, but I had to double check my info on the Haitani brothers.
They sure.
Let me see. Just gonna do a quick post real quick. All right, posting on Twitter. Of course, let's see here. Gonna be community post next.
I'll be back.
Okay. Give me 1 second, Chris. I gotta spread my screen around real quick. Oh, the rules of the stream, Chris? They're in the description. It's pretty straightforward. Respect the streamer, do not backseat game unless asked for help. Do not diss my mods. If you do, you risk a ban. I won't have my mods disrespect for doing their jobs. No drama, negative talk, talks about cutting and all that. None of that stuff. Because I will legit ban people for that shit. If I catch mods abusing their power, they risk losing their role. It's not that hard. Just don't be a dick when it comes to your mod ship. Be chill, get along with everybody, no fighting in the chat. And here's the thing, I punish everybody involved. I don't care who started. No depressing political or racist comments in my stream because I don't like that racist shit. And don't ask to be a mod. I choose who gets to be a mod. On my decision. Also, if you're late to my streams, do not apologize. I don't like if y'all have life stuff, then that's fine. I'm not gonna give anybody a whole. I'm not gonna give somebody a riot act for that. My streams tend to be 18 plus. If you come in complaining about swearing, I will timeout or ban the person responsible. And also, if you donate, make sure you absolutely can afford it and it's with your own money or card. That's it. Simple rules to go by. Nothing too complicated. And yes, Hedgefoof, it's round two. I did mention I was going to do a round two. I just didn't say when exactly. And to be fair, it's got to be done. Especially with what I dug up and what I forgot to add the other night. So yes, there is a round two. Yep. But unlike last time, there's not going to be 10 mofos to go over. I cut some people off that list. There's only going to be at best for 6 or 7. Because we already discussed to death some of them from the other day. So I ain't got to worry about being as long as hell as last time. Not to mention, there is technically a 2-for-1 in this stream. We're mostly sticking to the anime because that's where I got most of my source material from. Y'all be surprised about the insane amount of research I do for these streams for y'all. Hmm? Oh no, manga's still included.
Wait. Who the fuck pinged me?
Hmm? Somebody pinged you?
No, I was checking my notifications because I saw the you know how those fucking notifications that show like the red circle with the number, how many messages you get?
Yeah.
I literally saw that when I came in. I was like, okay, who messaged me? Who did it? And I saw it was you mission.
Ha. But yeah, stand by what I said though. Like I said, I already cut some people off the list. Maybe Chris, to be fair, I gotta catch up on Baki. I already got another one in mind coming up soon though, and that's most likely gonna be Tower of God. Because of a certain bitch that needs to get roasted to hell and back. Hey, if you've seen Tower of God or even heard of it, you'd probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've heard you told me about it.
Mm-hmm. Because bitch keeps saying I can't find somebody worse than such and such, like mommy from Rent a Girlfriend. Haha. Looks like a Mission ended up eating his words. That Crossy, damn. Damn, Crossy's livid now after hearing that shit.
Mm.
You know what she just said?
What?
Get that stank bitch in the cooch.
Eh,
Damn.
I mean, it's not wrong though.
Yeah, Rachel is a stank bitch, but we'll get to her in good time.
Eh,
Oh, no, that's nothing. Dran, I'm gonna say this right now. If you ever hear Kowalski call anybody the C word, you know she mad. And I can count on one hand how many times she actually said that. Literally on one hand.
eh.
A certain fucking pigtail bitch from Kill la Kill comes to mind. Anyways, enough of the pleasantries. Let's get this shit started. Now, as I said, I made some cuts to the list from the other day because, frankly, we talked him to death. And on top of that, well, there got the roast of a lifetime.
Mm.
So we're gonna briefly go over just one of them, just one. And here's the thing: it's not so much a roast, but a commendation.
Accommodation?
You'll see why in a second. Takamichi Hanagaki.
Oh no.
Oh, no! Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna roast him a little bit, but at the same time, I give him his props for this. Now,
Ah,
you could call him brave or stupid for this shit, but when the gang Tenjiku started attacking Toma members, Takamichi didn't think twice about going back to help out Shifuyu, his second command, knowing full well his odds were absolute garbage.
mm.
And here's the thing: Shifuyu got jumped. So, you know what? Despite the fact that you knew you was fucked, congratulations, my dude. You went and backed up your homie.
I mean,
Didn't,
it
didn't
wouldn't
think
be
twice about it. And on top of that, he also is doing his best to honor Baji's last wishes after Baji got killed.
by himself.
Yep, give him credit. I'm giving his commendation right here, right now. This is one of the rare times you'll ever see me give somebody a commendation.
Mm.
Because Tom here will tell you, I do not give praise out lightly, ever.
Nope. Like, don't even ask me how long it took for Hazard to start actually throwing praise here and there from me in my case, because I cannot tell you to be honest.
Exactly. Like I said, the only thing I really got to roast him for, again, he broke up with his girl, Hina.
Breathe.
His ride or die. In at least two timelines, he broke up with her. The first time, he didn't know why they broke up. The second time, because her daddy told him to. So go ahead, roast him, Tama.
Uh, Takamichi, your past self before you started redeeming your shit, absolute garbage. You were so bitch made,
Mm-hmm.
crying, crying, and letting yourself get beat up. Like, I can't fault you for it. At the same time, you could have. Well, I can't even say you could have fought back because
Kiyomasa's a
they
piece of shit.
yeah, they had your ass. I'm not gonna hold you, but um yeah, I'll give you props where it's due. You're no longer acting like a bitch.
And he's
Used
gone
to
through
call
some
him,
shit that would break most motherfuckers.
yeah.
Mentally, that is.
They, yeah, used to call him crybaby, talking bitchy.
He's still a crybaby, but
He's
He grew
starting
some
to grow
balls.
up. Yeah.
I mean, he's done some stupid shit, like challenging Taiju
Yeah.
twice at that, because the first time wasn't enough.
Honestly, the first time, that was a fucking accident. He didn't even mean to.
Fair. But he did to protect Tina.
Yeah.
So I'll
Actually, no,
give
no,
him
no.
some credit.
Actually, no. 3 times. Because if you think about it, he stepped in to defend Yuzuha after she got back fisted,
Yup, he did.
and again to protect Hina.
So, like I said, I'll give him commendations for, standing his ground. He had every
Yep.
opportunity to run the fuck away, but he didn't.
Yeah. Also, I can't call him a bitch no more, considering he took the beating that Taiju gave his ass, and
Yeah,
then
and
returned.
considering Taiju is. That motherfucker was a demon. He almost knocked out Mikey.
Mm, well, I mean, he did, but Mikey let him hit him.
That's what I'm saying, though. He almost knocked him out. And Takamichi took the worst beating out of literally everyone in Toman who fought in Taiju.
Yeah.
So, you know what? He actually gets some of my respect for that. Still a bitch, but he gets some of my respect for that.
Yeah.
He knew he was fucked, but he still stood his ground. I can't get mad at him for that.
I'm surprised that Taiju didn't fucking cave his face in.
And then there's the Tenjiku arc. He really stepped up.
Yeah, he got the shit kicked out of him though by Izana.
Well, yeah, but give him credit where it's due. He refused to fall.
True.
So while he's still the worst fighter, one of the worst fighters in Toman, he could take a beating like literally nobody else. So yeah, I'm on the fence about roasting him outright, but you know what? There you go. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Well, it's funny because everyone was like, "This man can't fight." It's like, I mean, you're right and wrong on that, but also he doesn't really need to fight. Look at this motherfucker. As small as he is, he takes beatings like a champ. He gets it. He gets up and walks that shit off like nothing happened.
He walked off a baseball bat beating that lasted several hours.
Yep.
And then there was
And
the
he
whole thing with Tenjiku. When almost all Toma's captains were either in the hospital or in no condition to fight. Takemichi stepped up saying he would take on Tenjiku even if he had to do it by himself. That made the
yep.
rest of Toma feel real stupid.
Like I would love to rub it in the other members' faces. Like, y'all call this dude a pussy? He's like, yeah, you might be right, but how many of y'all can fucking sit there and take a beating without crying and begging for mercy? Because even
Mm-hmm.
when Takamichi was doing that shit, he didn't back down. Even when he was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die," he didn't run. He took the beating.
Exactly.
Like I don't know who raised him, but apparently Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Yo,
Hey, Riku.
Hey Riku.
Surprised you showed up.
I have good. Are you streaming right now or no?
Yes. I'm streaming the Tokyo Avengers Roast Court Round 2, sir.
Oh, I thought about that. But I'm gonna tell you something after you finish streaming.
Hmm. Alright
I'm gonna
then.
tell you something after you. Tell you something after you finish streaming. But yeah, roast the fuck out of
Uh,
Mm. But yeah, you know what? Takemichi got earned my respect for this one time. The Tenchu arc is what cemented my respect for him.
mm.
But moving on, y'all, this is one time I'm giving him somebody praise, considering he was a whiny baby bitch.
Is a whiny
So
baby
let's see.
bitch.
We already roasted Osanai, and I couldn't care less about him at this point. So next, Same
Yep.
goes for Pet, because we already roasted the shit out of him. But for
Yep.
the only revisit I'm gonna give when it comes to Pet is this: the fucking loud ass Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, I can't let that slide.
And like I said, he let this girl who was like almost what 2/3 his size bully the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You sure you're not into getting bullied?
My man's got a fucking degradation kink.
Dick. Not to mention
He's
this
like,
rat tried to shank Draken over a misunderstanding.
she's fucking yelling at his ass, like, yeah, yeah, I deserve it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now that I think
Like,
about it,
okay,
you could
but
call Pet a bag fumblers almost.
I, yeah, if it really does turn out that he got feelings for that girl, which I'm willing to bet he does, motherfucker's a bag fumbler.
That wasn't why I called him a bag fumbler, because of how he didn't even bother listening to Draken and Mikey.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Now at the point that he's a fucking idiot for that.
Yeah. Then again, you can see where he gets it from.
Mm. Motherfucker hang out with Pot too much.
Yep. And
But
I look between the two, like, okay, who's dumber, Paul or Ped? Because y'all are both equally stupid.
what's
Hi, Mission.
up,
The
Mission?
judge, the jury, and the executioner has now entered your facility.
Motherfucker, last I checked, I'm the judge.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm taking that shit.
You ain't taking shit, motherfucker.
Who's gonna stop me?
Me.
I see try monkey breath.
You sure about that, sir?
Yes.
That's crazy.
You want to question my authority again, bitch?
Alright, listen here, you moody bakuni. Don't fucking do that again, or I'll fucking fuck your charge.
What?
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 Oh my god, you were such a pussy.
You're a pussy.
Anyways,
You're a
we're just briefly roasting Pet, because we're roasting him for being a rat.
Oh shit.
Didn't he?
Alright.
What, Pet's a rat. He literally tried to fuck over Draken, backstab
Yeah.
Toman over a misunderstanding regarding his friend Pa.
Didn't we already roast
I
Pet?
know, we're roasting some of them. We are skipping a few of them, though.
Oh yeah. Just a little recap, if anything.
That and a little new addition to the list.
Yeah. Also, Mission, you wanna know what's funny?
Huh?
I don't know if you saw the episode where Pat was in that fucking Hawaiian shirt and shit, and he was getting bitched at by that girl.
Mm-hmm.
Man might have a degradation kink because he did not fucking step up to her. He let her fucking yell at him. And he's like, I'm sorry. He get on Hina and Emma's ass. But when it comes to her, he just backs down. It's like, my fault. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. It's like, damn.
Probably
He made
is.
you a whole speech.
He
Anyway,
finally fucking did it.
What?
so,
CJ fucking made.
the Doflamingo video? Yeah, Justin told me. He had to, I imagine CJ had to avoid all kinds of copyright shit.
I was out.
I heard that, like, Doflamingo did some outlandish shit, even for him.
I thought he already did a video on Doflamingo.
No, he didn't. He couldn't. Copyright.
Oh, wait, so he re-uploaded it?
No, he finally got to upload it. And to be
Oh.
fair, for what Justin told me, there's 5 exhibits for that.
Oh no.
Yeah, the only motherfucker got more exhibits than anyone in the Black Air Force Round Table. Even Stinkman only got 4 exhibits. And Stinkman is completely off the walls. Nah, CJ didn't get a strike for the Doflamingo. Like he literally just. This is the first time he uploaded this video at all. Relax.
Mm.
Anyways, moving on from Pez, bitch ass. Unless Mission got anything to say about Pez.
No, my wife already roasted him.
Mm.
I don't even say shit.
I could go to Kiyomasa next, but we spent too much time roasting him last time. Motherfucker got scorched.
What the fuck is fucking the booty warrior has something to say to him.
Mm. Let's not also point out this is the man who technically made Takamichi a bitch.
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say about Kiyomasa. Y'all wanna get your roasting? Do it now.
Ugly ass motherfucker. We got your shoes from fucking thrift shop.
Kiyomasa.
Yeah, that motherfucker will literally beat Takamichi half to death with a baseball bat.
Yeah. And also, we've already stated in the fucking roast court, motherfuckers wearing them baggy ass pants because he's compensating for small pee.
Yeah, he got that small dick energy, especially after Draken gut checked him.
No,
Yeah,
you know he.
You know, technically, Mission, you gut checked Kiyomasa.
Yeah,
He
right.
did.
Baby Dende. Baby Dende.
No, you know, motherfuckers compensating when they're yelling, "Bring me my bat!" It's like that bat is twice the size of your dick, man. Compensating here.
Because Takamichi was talking back. Because he knew he could beat Takamichi hand to hand, but nope, he gotta bring the bat. Piece of shit.
He brought. So let's actually bring out everything that he brought out.
Hmm.
He brought a bat, a knife, his boys.
To a fight with a man who was already bleeding out and his bully victim.
Yes.
He also has a fucking roll of tape.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, motherfucker, if you're so confident in your fighting skills, why the hell do you need tape?
Because he beat Takamichi's ass and tied him up. He's not a man, he's a bitch. Enough said. That's why this man is a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great big phony.
This man right here is a phony. He's a big fat phony.
Yes.
You know what? I got a perfect intel for Kiyomasa here. You know that fuckboy Haruto that Nanami beat the shit out of in JJK?
Yeah.
Kiyomasa makes Haruto look less of a bitch.
Damn.
Very well.
Because this Haruto's straight admits he can't fight very well. He admitted he can't fight.
Yeah, he did.
But Kiyomasa be acting all tough and shit. Motherfucker needs a bat and a knife and tape just to fucking fight somebody, even his bully victim, on his terms.
How much you want to bet if he'd managed to get a hold of one, he would have used a gun too?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kiyomasa, how's your neck after Takamichi choke you out, bitch? Enough said. Y'all want to get your licks in now? Go ahead.
He pretty much roasts himself.
Mm-hmm.
Man looks like he's 30, and he's fucking 16.
Motherfucker, you look 30.
15. Whatever. He looks like he's 30.
Oh, Gilmore, no, I did not need that mental image in my head.
And then the PNG of him really doesn't help. He looks like he's trying to rizz a girl up. It's like, nobody wants you. What you smiling for? Nobody wants you. You gonna die alone. Being a prison bitch.
But Tama, if he's somebody's prison bitch, that means somebody wants him.
Not that way though.
Damn.
They're gonna.
What the fuck you mean not that way? A prison bitch is still a prison bitch at the end of the day.
No, they're gonna violate him. That doesn't mean they want him. They just
Considering
want to
that
ruin him.
he was probably going to attack Emma and Hina too.
The only thing they want to do is hurt him.
Mm-hmm. Nah, for that he's a bitch. Regardless, you gotta change my mind.
Not going to.
So let's see. Revisiting the punishment I already had set for this motherfucker when we sentenced him. Paz already getting subjected to being tortured by Let It Go from Elsa for 24 hours. Let's hope he actually has learned to let it go at that point. And he's being bullied by his crush. So, yeah, no, fuck him. As for Kiyomasa's dumbass, yeah, he's getting a Joestar beatdown still. Unless Mission wants to jump him. Unless Mission wants to join in on the jumping.
That and also throw him off the Pentagon.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Damn, Hedgeful, what the fuck? Brother is scaring the women away. He got that negative Riz. Fleece Johnson don't want him.
Fleece Johnson is crazy.
Jesus Christ, Hedgeful. Anyways, enough about Kiyomasa's dumbass.
The fact that my children are cooking him is crazy.
He makes it easy.
Now we're going to briefly go on Hawkeye. Just briefly.
Briefly.
Reminders for y'all what Hawkeye did that earned my irritation. Was literally being a bitch when it came to his brother. And letting his sister take his ass whoopings.
Yeah.
Oh, that and attempted to kill his brother. Motherfucker, you are not Sasuke Uchiha. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Sasuke is crazy.
My brother killed my entire clan.
I gotta sit here and act all tough half the time. You fighting for Tomon, but you ain't even tell your homie Mitsuya that your sister was basically taking beatings for you from your crazy psycho brother. Mitsuya would have dropped everything to help him out in a hot second.
What about his street cred? Man, fuck your street cred. That's your sister.
Exactly.
You were not bad if you let your sister get beat.
I will give Hawkeye this though. He did step up, thankfully.
Yeah. He should have stepped up.
Yeah, he did step up, and he grew some balls. Even and good thing too, because Takemichi was literally on his last legs when that happened.
Yeah.
He owes Takemichi big time.
Yep.
Whether he likes it or not, he owes Takemichi big time. And I dare anyone to disagree if they've seen that fight. Because Hawkeye's supposed to be one of the better fighters in Tomon. How is it you gonna sit there and let one of the worst fighters in Tomon take the beating of a lifetime for you? You dumb ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I'll give him credit. He stepped up. But that's all credit I'm giving him. Now, if you look at an alternate timeline, he committed murder and took the rap for murder because, as it turns out, one of the murders involved was the murder of Yuzuha stabbing Taiju. And I should point out the only reason Taiju was still alive is because Takemichi accidentally saved his life. Keyword accidentally. But it turns out to be a good thing in the long run. Because here's the thing to point out: Taiju apparently Takamichi earned his respect, and as for Yuzuha, I could roast her again, but the only thing I'm giving her is the fact that she's a simp for Takamichi.
Yes, she is.
She even admitted it privately to Hakai.
Nothing wrong with a one-sided crush, right? What are you guys talking about? Nothing. But at
But
least she respects the relationship. At least she's
I
not
will
gonna be
give
a homework.
Hakai this much though. Apparently, in a future timeline, and I looked this up from the manga, motherfucker is apparently a model.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, Yuzuha and him were working in the fashion scene, and Hakai's a model. So he getting the girls. Growing some balls also got him some riz and got him some girls.
Makes a lot of sense.
Which is funny considering that, ironically speaking, Yuzuha said that this motherfucker was bad with girls.
I'm guessing somewhere in that future timeline, he finally got over his phobia of women.
At some point, you know what? It's probably Takamichi's fault.
Probably.
He probably learned how to spit game from Takamichi by accident. Because let's be fair, as much as I should give Takamichi, let's point this out. He has Hina. He got Yuzuha to like him. And one little thing I gotta point out. He technically almost charmed Emma out of her clothes. And Emma's Draken's girl.
Shit, I still find hard to believe.
And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Trust me, it surprised the shit out of me too. But it is what it is.
Yeah, when I first saw that scene, I was like, bitch, what the fuck? Why are you in your
So it just proves
fucking...
he apparently has game. Because otherwise, I'd have to use Riley's line from the Boondock saying, game recognized game, you look like kind of unfamiliar right now. But nope. So yeah, Hakai, he did all right long term. So next, I gotta do it again. Justin, if you're watching, I don't give a fuck. Welcome back, Kazutora. You been on the heel ass bitch. Yep, I'm roasting Kazutora again.
Nah, but then, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised he's still in one piece after Rin cooked him. Turned him into a burnt ass banana.
Justin, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
We gotta.
I don't
Cause
wanna.
we have to. Kazutora, his goals are currently now to save Mikey after his original goal to kill Mikey. His crimes include assault and battery, attempted larceny, attempted murder, orchestrated gang fights. Yeah, Kazutora has one hell of a rap sheet. Now I'll give him some credit. Considering the circumstances he grew up in, I'm surprised he's not more fucked up in the head. But I guess he's already royally fucked up enough, considering the dude off Mikey's brother.
Even though it was by accident.
Damn, Gilman, that's fucked. That is fucked. Said Kazutora's so crazy whack, he enjoys the X-Arm anime. I would know about that, because as far as I know, Kazutora does not watch anime, weirdly enough.
I was gonna say, we don't know.
So I'll give Kazutora credit, though. He is his own brand of crazy.
Yes.
But, like I said, banana peels. Look at his hair. It looks like banana peels in it.
Yes.
Go sit here and tell me and for those who tell me he did nothing wrong, bro, he literally killed his one of his best friend's brother. Granted, it was an accident, but still, it's kind of fucked.
Like, I'm not gonna say he did nothing wrong, but it's like he panicked. You were you, and you were just as bad a mental state he was. You probably would have done the same thing.
Mm-hmm. What makes this shit even worse on him? Now I'll give him credit. After he got locked up twice, he pulled his head out of his ass. He started helping out Chifuyu with taking out Tomon. Now this should be pointed out. Remember what I said the other day, Tama, how Takamichi's into a real dipshit down the line somewhere when he was one
Yeah.
of Tomon's executives?
Yep.
Turns out Kazutora was helping Chifuyu was originally trying to get Takamichi to help Kazutora take down Tomon. Unfortunately, Takamichi went off the deep end after what happened to Hina. So Chifuyu had to do
Oh,
everything himself within Tomon, while Kazutora was helping from the outside.
yikes.
And believe it or not, Kazutora was actually helping the police collect evidence on Kisaki. Yes, you heard that correctly. Kazutora was working with the cops to stop Kisaki.
This is true.
Because apparently in that timeline, the following had happened. Almost all Tomon's founding members were dead. Mikey was missing. Mitsuya had been killed. Draka had been executed. Baji had already been long since been dead at that point.
Yep.
And Pa and Ped around the same time that a certain somebody kidnapped and tortured Chifuyo and Takamichi had been killed.
Yep.
So yeah, literally all of Tomon's founders were getting taken out one by one over the course of at least a couple years. The only exception being Kazutora because he wasn't part of Tomon.
Thankfully.
But yeah, Chifuyu was again working with Kazutora. So I'll give Kazutora some props, but unfortunately, what he didn't realize was that he was helping Takamichi get himself arrested. And I'll be honest, Kazutora also beat the shit out of Takamichi because Shifuyo unfortunately got executed by Kisaki. Gotta be said.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that Takamichi didn't deserve it, considering that he was a dick in that timeline.
But
But when he came to, he saw what he did. He's like, that was me. I did that. It's like, yeah, surprising. A crybaby became a dickhead, and you got your buddy killed. How does that feel?
even worse, when he found out that he got Hina killed.
Mans wanted to just stop existing then and there. He wanted to throw in the towel.
Yeah, and like I said, this is the timeline. This is the same time where Takamichi was a broken man.
Yeah.
But it's gotta be said, Kazutora, you getting roasted. My guy, how is it? Now I get it. You were feeling guilty, and the guilt almost destroyed you for what you happened, what you did to Mikey's brother. But dog, how you gonna sit here and go kill, 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 like you're a deranged robot from the like a fucking wannabe Terminator? On top of that, you
The
ambush
flexing.
Mikey in a junk. You ambush Mikey in a junkyard and beat him half to death with a steel pipe. Well, then again, you got what you deserve and got what was it you called it? A nuclear missile kick to your dome, dumbass.
Went.
And almost got beaten half to death.
Yeah. Had Baji and Takamichi not stepped in
Yep.
to save your life.
You owe Baji and Takamichi big time, Kazutora.
It's you.
Tell me you may roast him. I'm done with Kazutora at this point.
I can't. But I mean, I can acknowledge he fucked up. He did some shit wrong. But the main reason I can't roast him is because his story literally hits way too close to home. Like it really
Fair
does.
enough. Fair enough. Next, I could go to Taiju, but he already redeemed himself at this point. So here's a new
Yeah.
addition to the list, y'all. The Haitani brothers.
Oh no, the crackheads.
The crazy brothers from hell. These brothers,
Oh, well,
oh, there's some history with these two. There is some
actually, no.
history.
I take it back. Fucking Ron is the fucking crackhead. His
That's because
brother is
Ron
just
basically doesn't give a fuck. Literally does not give a fuck.
his brother Rendo is just really flamboyant. Almost comes off as fruity.
Well, yeah, that was Ron's a fruity one actually. Rendo is a sadist asshole.
I mean, they're both kind of fruity though, cause
This is
they
true.
both be doing poses and shit.
These motherfuckers look like they
But
walked off. They try to like they're trying to camouflage in the Tokyo Avengers, but they're basically JoJo characters.
no, somebody called the fucking Ginyu horse.
Oh no. Oh, I should.
Rendo is
And fair warning, y'all. These motherfuckers play dirty. They play dirty.
let's not fucking talk about how Rendo literally got I think literally got Hakai by the leg and broke that bitch.
Yep. He's
And
not afraid. Ron is not afraid to bring out the weapons in a fight.
yep.
Doesn't matter if he already has an unfair advantage.
And Rendo said, and I quote, "Oh, I love the sound of breaking bones."
Yep, he's a sadist.
I That's not normal. Then again, neither of y'all are normal. What happened?
These motherfuckers are crazy.
Fuck doing this since they were kids. When they were younger, they were literally beating the shit out of adults. They nearly beat a guy half to death.
Yep.
Caved in his fucking face.
Oh, and the fun part. You know the twins in Tokyo Avengers, Angry and Smiley?
Yep.
They got their asses beat by the Haitani Brothers too. Twice.
I Mochizuki that they got beat up by.
No, but here's the thing though. They underestimated Angry a lot. The moment Angry started beating their ass, they backed off. They never go into a fight they can't win. That's how they are.
Then nobody knows why until Smiley basically spelled it out for us in an episode where him and Mitsuo were literally jailbreaking themselves out of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Me, like Mitsuo was like, I hope your brother's okay." He's like, "Yeah, he'll be fine." Although I worry for everyone else if he starts crying, and that raised some alarms, cause why are you worried he'll start crying? Isn't he strong? It's like, yeah, that's the issue. He's called the Blue Ogre,
The
I
Blue
think.
Ogre, yeah, the Blue Ogre, you had it right.
Yeah, he's called the Blue Ogre. The reason why is because at one point in their childhood, when Angry and Smiley were kids, Angry lost control and nearly beat the shit out of a couple kids crying. And when he's crying like that, it's scary. If he starts crying, um, run.
Yeah, seriously,
Especially
if
if he,
you see Angry, let me get a picture of Angry real quick. But yeah, you see Angry start crying. Now, you better run. Run far, run fast. Because if he sees you and he thinks you're his enemy, you're dead.
you are going.
You will wish you were
It
dead by the
literally
time
was
he is
so
done with you.
bad that Smiley had to make Angry promise to never cry again.
You
Unfortunately, Angry
better
broke that promise
pray.
because the Haitani brothers were. Yeah, you
The
better pray.
crying blue ogre. By Smiley's own words, the crying blue ogre is 100 times stronger than him.
And base form.
Oh no, like he's like full on crying. He's 100 times stronger than almost anyone. That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah, he made Angry promise to not cry ever again. Unfortunately, Angry had to break that promise because the Haitanis thought it would be funny to beat the ever living fuck out of Hawkeye after breaking his leg and arm,
Yep.
and basically give him the Kazutora treatment,
This
beating him with a
is
baton.
yeah. Here's a picture of Angry when he's crying. You see this? You run fast.
No,
This
he
dude
literally
single-handedly
bodied.
beat the brakes off of these two fuckers.
He literally bodied Rindo, Ron, who else? Mochizuki in one hit.
Yep, one punch,
Ron.
three kills.
And the funny part is, Ron tried to warn him. He's like, something's not right. And as soon as he realized it, a second too late, he
Rindo fucked
tried
up.
to get rid of him. He's like, dude, you gotta let go. He is not the one. Let him go.
There you
But
go, chat.
by the time I beat his ass.
That's Angry. Like I said, you see him cry, you better run. He had 3 KOs of one punch. I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't want to fuck with that.
He lost his streak when Kakacho stepped in and basically punched his ass.
Still, he's a menace for a reason.
Yep.
The man's a straight up menace. But yeah, the Haitani brothers, they don't give a fuck about anybody but themselves. Y'all been warned. So, Tom, if you want to take shots at him, go right ahead. I'm done.
Uh,
Both of these motherfuckers some fruity ass niggas.
I God forbid those two ever team up with Hanma, of all people.
They did in Tenjiku.
No, I mean before Tenjiku.
Oh God.
God forbid these were in Mobius alongside Hanma beating niggas.
Mm-mm.
Nobody's living. Y'all are getting beat up. Y'all are getting put in the hospital.
I should point out that the Haitani brothers also controlled apparently almost all of Roppongi at one point.
Yep. Yeah, they did. They don't really have an alliance with anyone. They just serve under Izana because
He's one of the
they
few
were
people
all
they
in a
respect.
yeah, but they were also in a juvenile correction center together.
Yep.
Those two, Pakacho, um, Muto, whatever
Mucho,
the hell
yeah.
his name is,
No, you got it right.
Mucho, yeah, Madarame, and
Sanzu.
yeah, and Sanzu. They were all in a corrections facility together as kids, and they called themselves the S992 generation.
Hold on, check. S62.
X62. Yeah, S62. Apparently the cruelest generation that ever lived. And they lived up to that name because yeah, they were beating up people. And anytime the cops got involved, yeah, no, law enforcement has nothing on them.
Yep. They're their own
They
brand
were
of
literally
crazy.
yeah. They're literally the untouchables.
I suppose that's one way to put it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The reason I forgot to put these two on the list last time, I was too busy thinking about putting my fist in Kisaki's face and caving it in.
Eh.
Y'all can't fault me for that. Given the heinous shit Kisaki has done. Anyways, enough on the Haitani brothers. Like the first time you even see them is literally on Bloody Halloween.
Yeah, and they don't really have that many voice lines except for like maybe one or two. And that's literally near the end of the fight. After everything is said and done.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly,
Also,
there's not much I can really say about these fools.
but also you learn funny.
Hmm.
If I remember correctly, Ron's dream or his occupation in another timeline in the future was a police officer,
How ironic.
I think. And for Rindo, it was to be a DJ.
It's ironic in Ron's case because he used to beat the shit out of cops.
Yep. And he has a damn baton, which does not help his case. As for Rindo, that is completely out of left field because he doesn't look like the type. If anything, he looks like he would be a pole dancer. Yes,
Jesus Christ!
fucking fruity ass. Doing all those damn motherfucker thinks he's getting you.
Oh
Thinks he's
my
fucking go.
god. That I almost choked on my water from that.
I thought
Jesus.
he thinks he's fucking Gojo with all those damn poses and shit.
No, he thinks he's a fucking Joe star.
It's like motherfucker, you were not Joseph. Stop it.
Oh my god. I'm fucking done. Jesus.
And then it's the fact that he does it so disrespectfully too in fights. He was literally doing the splits while beating the fuck out of Hakai and Angry. Like, my dude, it's not the time. You are so disrespectful.
This is not JJK. This is not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is Tokyo Avengers. Damn hedge
Oh,
wolf.
God.
You're right. You're right though.
Actually, now that I think about it, he would get Metaton from Undertale and run for his money.
Oh my god.
I just realized that. The fucking poses that he does in fights, like, my dude, I feel like you and Metaton will get along, but at the
What's
same
up? Ghost Knight. Sorry
make
about that,
him
Tom.
run for his money. Oh,
Mm.
you're good.
Damn, Gilmore says these two wouldn't survive Vinland Saga. Well, then again, how many motherfuckers can say they survive Vinland Saga without any power ups and shit?
Mm.
Because I heard a lot of shit about Vinland Saga. That shit is wild. I figured, Shadow, I figured. But, Jesus. Damn, Tommy, you really have to call these two motherfuckers future pole dancers? Damn.
Oh, not Ron. Ron's fucking police officer. It's just Rindo.
Yeah.
Rindo is way more free than fucking Ron is. Ron is just fucking this. He's just a fucking sadist. I mean, the both of them are, but Ron is more sadistic.
Still,
Well,
that's some wild shit.
yeah, they're both sadists, but Ron is more in your face about it, while Rindo will like. If you want to put it in terms that people would understand, it's like backhanded comments that you would think are compliments, but
Nah,
are
he's just
really
being a dick.
like he's gonna be a smartass about it.
That's how he rolls. Psychological warfare is his thing.
It's like, oh, you thought you did something. Congratulations, you're a dumbass. It's like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I almost
It's like,
forgot
yeah,
this. In an alternate timeline, the Haitani brothers are technically the number 2 and number 3 of Bonten.
uh, yeah, yeah. That they are. That they are.
So basically put, these motherfuckers are menaces in almost every timeline they've been in. Despite the fact that they look flamboyant as fuck, on a level that'll probably make Tengen from Demon Slayer jealous.
Yeah.
And guess that wrong, Tengen be flamboyant as hell.
I know.
But damn, you
Uh,
really said they do the they basically be pole dancing and shit. That's wild.
yep.
Alright,
Motherfucker like
go
that.
ahead. Anything else you want to say on these two fuckers?
Go to jail.
Yeah.
Go to jail.
Alright, that's enough on the Hitani brothers.
Bleh.
Alright, we got to revisit Izana Kurokawa. Because I'll be honest, this little dickhead kind of needs an ass whooping.
Yep.
Just a bit. He knows what he did.
Mm,
I'm sorry, but dude, and for those who weren't there last time, I'll quickly read off his list of offenses. His goal is to create his own dream kingdom, and also to isolate Mikey and turn him into Shinichiro. His crimes include assault and battery, a sororicide by proxy, sororicide basically meaning to off one's own sister, orchestrated gang fights, and inducement of suicide. And oh damn, goes okay. So Shadow Boy just DM me saying this. Couldn't say it for long, but here's the thing: they would get wrecked and trolled by anyone in Bleach without their powers. Ouch! That's embarrassing. Considering that if you look at the early episodes of Bleach, Ichigo Kurosaki, when he was fighting off a gang by himself, he said he called up the ambulance, but not for him.
oh Lord.
So yeah, early for season 1 Ichigo Kurosaki, before he got his powers, would have bodied the Haitani brothers apparently. Damn.
It's like I need a body bag. No, y'all need a body bag. One each.
And like remember, Tama, Ichigo was constantly fighting off gangsters, like wannabe gangbangers, because they give him shit about his orange hair. He wrecked their shit real quick.
Why the f- are you giving him shit about his hair?
Because apparently
Orange is not an
his orange hair is an annoyance to them. That's why apparently.
bruh. That's crazy. Go up to any fucking orange haired person's like, oh, I don't like
No,
your
it was just
hair.
him they harassed though.
Bruh.
It's alright though. Like I said, he bodied them.
Fair enough.
And like I said, this was before he got his powers. So after he got his powers, he was even stronger than ever. But enough about that. Back to Izana's bitch ass. So I'll give him this much. Like the man already has reasons for his shitty life. His adoptive mom straight up abandoned him. And as you pointed out last time, Tama, he has technically 3 half siblings, one of which who's currently dead.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Mikey is one of them. And he straight up says he wouldn't mind having another sibling. Izana was being a little bitch about it though.
Yep.
Blaming Mikey for Shinichiro dying.
He was literally being a yandere ass bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then he got mad at Shinichiro for lying to him, but it's like, is he technically lying if Shinichiro wanted you in his family? He literally said the more the merrier. Why are you getting mad at him? Matter if you're blood related or not. Your mom didn't want you. Oh, I'm sorry. Your adopted mom does not want you. Your actual parents, I don't know where the fuck they're at, but somebody actually wanted you in
Supposedly,
their family.
now this is what I heard. Izana's parents, like, cause it turns out that technically speaking, his birth father apparently died in an accident, and apparently Izana was raised in the Philippines at one point up till he got sent to Emma's mama. Because at the time she was married to Izana's birth dad. Like it's all complicated, but the long and short of it is technically Izana is birth like half is at least half siblings with Emma, Mikey, and Shinichiro. It's complicated. It's a complicated mess.
Tell
Like it's just very complicated. But yeah, dude literally went and had Emma like literally got Kisaki like allowed Kisaki to blindside Takamichi and Emma and kill Emma just to break Mikey. That's wild. You're gonna go after a dude's sister just because her brother annoyed him? Like basically, like he couldn't stand for some reason, some weird reason, couldn't stand her brother. That's kind of fucking wild.
yeah. And then, actually, now that I think about it, he didn't just blame Mikey. He also, to an extent, blamed Emma too.
That doesn't help his
It,
case at all. That makes it worse.
yeah, I know. Like, man was just going around pointing fingers. He was pulling a Kazutora.
Not at you know what? You're right. He's actually worse than Kazutora in that regard.
And it's a fact being he blamed Emma for abandoning him when they were kids, when she had no choice in the matter. She was just a child.
Not to
What is
mention
she
Emma
supposed
was
to do? Say,
abandoned around the same time.
yeah. Emma couldn't say no. I don't want to go. I want to stay with my big brother Izana. No, she was just a kid. She has no rights. They were gonna take her away anyways.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, you could have said, "Oh, do you know where my sister is? Since apparently she's your little sister now too." But no, he wanted to be possessive and needy and greedy and entitled and say, "Fuck the both of them motherfuckers. You're my brother. I don't care about those other two."
That that's fucking wild. Oh hey Ren,
Yeah, that's crazy.
what's up, Ren Jobs?
Like that's the wildest case of entitlement I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, I know. What do you even say to that?
And I thought Kisaki was bad. Those two might as well be peas in a fucking pod.
Ugh.
Considering that he displayed the same fucking tendencies Kisaki did towards Hina. Kisaki,
Ugh. Now that you brought that to mind, ugh.
yeah.
Ew.
Kisaki's like, I want Hina. Hina's mine. She doesn't belong to anyone else. Izana. I want Shinichiro. He's my brother. I don't have any other family besides him. Fuck
Even
everyone else.
though there's literally Mikey and Emma, and not to mention their granddad, who would have been
He
happy to
literally
adopt him. Just saying.
he literally gave them all the finger. He was like, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Shinichiro's the only one that matters. Like, my dude, Shinichiro has more than enough love to go around. Why are you being greedy? You're just about what
Again, this shit's
just
wild.
no. Now that I think about it, he's just as bad as that one bitch from fucking the fucking the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, the one with shit. Was it Johnny Depp that played Willy Wonka?
I'm
Who
trying to
was
remember because
it?
it's been a hot minute. But yeah, the long and
Because
short of it is, yo, like for real, Gizana, you need help, my guy.
it more than help. My dude is fucking like just when you think you found someone that could not be beat in craziness, Izana comes and puts his foot down. Like,
No, I'm the
nuh-uh.
craziest one here. Yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry,
man's
but you are
really,
not him. You are not him.
man really said, "Oh, you're clingy towards a girl that doesn't want you, and you think she is your property.
We'll
She,
get to
you
Kisaki soon. Don't worry. He's almost on the. He's next on the list after Hanma.
like the way that it comes off. It's like, oh, you like this girl? You don't care about anyone else. She's all that matters to you. Same. I have a brother that I would care about him. Anybody else that is quote unquote family, they do not exist. They do not matter to me. We're one and the same, except I'm worse. I swear it's like a one up competition. It's like you motherfuckers are bad. What the hell? That shit's not right. Crazy. How crazy do you have to be?
Ugh, there's
And
nothing more I can
how
say.
and if
Oh,
that wasn't
then.
bad enough, how he
Hmm?
was treating Kakacho at the beginning was just as bad.
It was on Twitter way of showing how he cared.
Yeah, but he was literally ignoring him to chase after his mother that did not want him, and she literally had to tell him, "You're not even my kid," just to get him to back off and give him the hint that I don't want you, leave me alone, I abandon you on purpose because you're not my child.
And you might want to read in what I wrote in the chat, Tama.
What did you put? What did you put?
You'll thank me in a second.
I can't.
Let's just say I'm charged on my rage art
What? Wait, huh?
on Izana.
Oh,
Remember how I toasted some motherfuckers in the past?
yeah.
So Izana, buddy, you want to explain to me why you basically decided it would be a great idea to fucking off your sister?
I beg your pardon?
You
Uh,
dumb ass, bitch ass motherfucker! How dare you? How fucking dare you? If there's, like Gigi said the other day, there's a code when it comes to your siblings. You don't fuck over you. Like, you may not like your siblings, but you don't like. You have a responsibility to protect your siblings. You dumb ass
mm,
bitch. Fuck you. Fuck the shit you stand for. Fuck your dream of paradise. Fuck the knowledge that you apparently think you're the only one entitled to be Shinichiro's fucking sibling. And fuck your bitch ass moms for make you like this. How dare you? You sack of shit.
and
You know what? Here's
one
one for your
time,
kneecaps, bitch.
oh,
Bitch ass nigga.
I just, you know, I just realized something.
What?
Like, Izana here so in contrast to one another, where Mikey would literally go to the ends of the earth to protect Emma, Izana willingly put her in harm's way. L- Thank you, Gimon. Thank you.
You said it beautifully,
Hanjugo,
Gilman.
he would beat the shit out of Izana just like he did Rui.
Mm-hmm.
I just fucking realized something. God
Mm-hmm.
damn it.
What?
Izana's like, hey.
He's what?
Uh, He's like Rui from Demon Slayer.
Oh my god, you're right.
I fucking hate it here. Not the tiny ass Walmart Mike Muzan. No. Uh,
Don Cameron says, motherfucker deserves everything I just gave to him. I'm going to pipe to the fucking
yeah,
kneecaps.
yeah,
No,
deserves
you know
it.
what? Fuck the pipe. Let me get the frying pan.
Go ahead. Give him a concussion, why don't you?
Oh no, I cracked his shoulders. I cracked his elbows and his kneecaps.
I,
He ain't gonna be able to move without feeling severe agony for a bit. Piece of shit.
damn.
You see, I went for bone
I do.
fractures because those always hurt much worse and they're more annoying to deal with. I could just go and break him, but no. I want to make it more annoying for him because the pain will get worse the more he moves. He tries to move. You see?
Honestly,
I'm an asshole.
I think a fitting punishment for Izana when we do eventually get to that point, which I think we already did in the last one, would have been for to swap places with Shinichiro or Emma in their death scenes. So he's the one getting hit.
I'll think about it because I'm gonna be honest. I would subject him to a beatdown by Dio. Considering that if you think about it, Dio tried to off his own adoptive brother, Jonathan Joestar. I mean, granted, he succeeded in the long run, but still.
That's he did.
But yeah, y'all see why I'm annoyed right now. You see why I'm annoyed. Cause here's the thing. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a younger brother myself, and I'll be honest. Me and him don't see eye to eye on shit half the time. But if push comes to shove, I will defend my baby brother. And if somebody fucks my little brother, they better pray I don't get to them first. Because here's the thing you have to remember with me. I don't get mad. I get even. That's why I let loose on Izana's bitch ass. And what's this? The baseball bat? Surely not.
Oh no. Damn. Ooh.
See? Guess what, bitch? That's what you did to your sister, you dumb fuck.
Especially that last one.
Cause now imagine this scene for y'all real quick. He's talking to Kisaki, Lord Scumbag of them all, and authorizing him. Keep in mind that Kakucho was against this, for the record. He's telling Kisaki, go ahead and do whatever. When it came to, he literally authorized Kisaki to kill Emma, to break Mikey.
Yep.
Now imagine this scene real quick in Takamichi's shoes. You see Kisaki speeding at you on a motorcycle with Hanma being the driver. Kisaki wind up with a baseball bat. Now, here's the sad part. Takamichi legitimately, and you can't give him shit for this, he honestly thought that Kisaki was going to go after him. And you know what? To be fair, given the circumstances, he was right to think that. He was legit right to think this. Now, when you basically wind up for the baseball bat, all you can do, because you only have at best 3 to 5 seconds to brace for impact. Because running will not save you from that shit. The best you can do is basically hold up your guard and pray you don't take too badly hit. The thing was, again, you're in his shoes. The bike goes past you, but you don't even notice that for a split second. The only thing you see behind you is Emma on the ground with a nasty ass head wound, bleeding out. Because at the time you're in shock because you thought you was about to get hit. But no, the innocent one in all of this, Emma, gets hit. Imagine you're Takamichi shoots for this shit. That is what Izana basically put the hit out on. That was Izana's fucking order. See what I mean?
That's the. Especially considering what she told him as a child. I will see you again one day. We'll meet again.
Yeah, but I stand by what I said. Remember, Izana authorized this shit.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can't get mad at Takamichi for not being able to save Emma. He did not know that Emma was the target. Nobody other than Kisaki, Kakucho, and Izana knew. There was no way in hell Takamichi could have prevented this, sad as it is. But on top of this, remember, this, and if you think about this, chat, this was the literal reason why Draken ended up on death row. Because he got revenge on the motherfuckers responsible for Emma's death. Unfortunately for him, it cost him his life in the long run. There you have it. So, chat, any questions? Now, while y'all basically wind up your comments, Tama, hand me my baseball bats.
Here you go. Heads up.
Thank you. You dumbass bitch! How fucking dare you! As an older brother myself, this offends me greatly.
Being protected by her older siblings, because I've got 2 of them myself. My brother would literally put his life on the line, risk getting put away in prison behind my ass. And I'm the baby sister. He would literally risk it. He will shoot up if they tried doing anything to me.
Like I said, I would get even. And the ways I could get even, y'all don't want to think about that too hard. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to be the
Now that
bad
I
guy to
think
do what's got to be done.
like a little segue into that. My brother literally beat the shit out of a guy who, Hazard already knows the story.
Yeah.
I almost got off-boarded day after Mother's Day, and my brother found the guy who did it. Thanks to our family in the neighborhood, they found the guy, tracked him down,
And
and
beat
they
the shit out of him.
they ran his pockets, beat the shit out of him, put him in the hospital, and the dude out. He just skipped the neighborhood. He moved.
Like I
He
said,
did not want them.
y'all don't want none of that when it comes to me. Like I said, I get even. Y'all better pray I don't find motherfucker responsible.
Blessing,
And
do not fuck with the old things.
one more for Izana. One more for Izana. Thank you, Baji, for the pipe.
Yeah.
Anyways, anything else you want to say about Izana before we move on to the next one?
Him getting shot, despite it being a little too late to try and redeem himself for Kakacho, in itself is a twisted sense of karma for what he got Emma put into. You authorized Saki to kill her. It's funny how that same motherfucker's the one that killed you. Twisted.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yep. The same guy you said, oh yeah, go ahead. Kill my sister if you need to. Go ahead, I don't care. That same motherfucker killed you. 3 shots to the shoulder and chest.
All because Kakucho tried to set things right. Keep that in mind.
Yep. Izana was so keen on playing the role of, oh, you're just a servant. I'm the king. It's your job to serve me. Eventually got his head out of his ass.
The one thing about Izana that disgusts me the worst is that he knew Kisaki was using him, and he basically did not give a fuck. He happily let Kisaki use him.
He's like, oh yeah, I know what you're doing. You go ahead. I don't care. I've got my own shit to do. Why not use each other? No pause.
At that point, he's a scumbag for that. He's a straight up scumbag for that shit.
It was a twisted parasitic relationship those two had. Kisaki was using
doesn't
Izana.
help his case, and sorry to cut in time, but I need to point this out. What doesn't help his case is that he technically killed Takamichi and Naoto in a future timeline.
Yeah, he did.
The only thing that kept Takamichi from giving up the ghost was literally going back into the past. So,
he really had no right.
You go ahead and continue roasting. I'm gonna get my gun. I'll be right back.
Yeah. And also, chat. Keep in mind in that timeline where he nearly killed Takamichi and successfully killed Naoto, he literally uh his reason for having Takamichi shot was literally because Takamichi was framed for Mikey's death.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's your fault that I lost my Mikey. It's like your Mikey. You're starting to sound like Kisaki. You're saying Mikey is disgusting.
Nah, at that point, nah, I'm straight up disgusted with Izana at that point. Let me go get my gun real quick because I feel like I feel like I need to make it clear just how I feel regarding Izana right now after rolling this over my head and then remembering some of these tidbits. Yeah, chat, y'all get your licks in on this motherfucker while I go get my shit. Hold on.
The way I see it, Kisaki and Izana might as well be twinning them. Like my friendship with Kakacho's ended. Kisaki's my new best friend. Head ass.
Gross.
Yeah.
Absolutely gross.
And I'm sorry for Kakacho for having to put up with Izana's shit because I can't imagine how painful that had to be. Having to deal with your best friend obsessing over a guy. Like at first he was happy, but then when he saw what it was doing to Izana, he's like, um, you might, maybe you shouldn't see Shinichiro anymore. Maybe you should let him go. Izana did not want to let go of Shinichiro. He even said the same shit about Kaden. Yes, Izana's adoptive mother is named Karen.
Yes, yeah,
He
Karen.
literally, yep, he literally tried to get Izana to let go of her because it was blatantly obvious she
She
did
didn't
not want
she's not
anything.
she does not fit to raise any children. That bitch. You know what? I wasn't going to initially, but I'm adding Emma's mama to that list. Fuck this.
I'm gonna say you should because that bitch should not get off scot free.
Hell no. Give me a second, chat. Let me get this bitch real quick. Cause I'm about to drag her ass down to my courtroom. Give me like 2 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna drag this bitch to my courtroom. Tama, continue.
Yep. On another note, if I catch any of you motherfuckers simping for this bitch, I am going to find you, and I'm going to hurt you. She does not deserve any simps, as attractive as she is. That woman is not fit to be a mother, no less a wife. I feel
The fact
bad
that
for
she was with
Mikey's.
Mikey's dad at one point is actually sad.
Yeah, I was literally getting to that. I feel bad for Mikey's dad for even laying with that bitch because if he knew what she did to their child, I'm sorry. I feel bad for bro. She's abusing your daughter, man. She literally abandoned her. It's like if you didn't want kids, bitch, close your legs. Get your tubes tied. It's
Yeah,
not that hard.
Emma was her
Raise your
one kid
eggs.
from Mikey's dad.
Yep, that's why they're half siblings.
Oh nah, I just found something that's gonna make you even more mad, Tama. Give me a second. I'll put this in muted real
Um,
quick. You'll see why.
what's
This
what did
remember
you
what she
find?
said to Izana when he ran into her after she abandoned him.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, she's technically not wrong,
Well, no, she
but
like
at the same time, that's not something you say to your
nah. At that point, fuck this bitch.
like. She's technically not wrong, but at the same time, that's not something you say to a child you've been raising since they were little, and now that they're grown up, you don't just drop that bomb on them. That's not right.
Like I said, chat. I'm gonna
If
go.
anything, I
I'm gonna
would
get
have
this bitch real quick. Y'all weigh in on Izana
like
because
the only way.
mm-mm. Go ahead. Sorry to cut you off,
Like
Mike. Though, go
the
ahead.
yeah, the only way I would no, you're fine. The only way I would have forgiven this bitch for what she did is if from the get go when she figured out I don't want children, is if she had given Emma and Izana up instead of putting them through the shit she put them through. Instead of just sitting there and, making them feel like shit and just getting to the point where she finally fucking lets them go. It's like, bitch, you should have been done that. You didn't want kids. You literally let us know that from the start. You did not want children. You should not have gotten pregnant. And when you did, you shouldn't have just kept Emma. You should have just gave her up. Less of a less of a burden on your fucking shoulders.
Like she
And
would.
at least she wouldn't have to. Yeah, at least she
I'm
wouldn't have to have those.
I'm seething right
Um,
now. I'm
I don't
seething right
blame you.
now.
I do not blame you. I would be too. Uh, Like, I'm pretty sure that Emma has deep-seated feelings of worthlessness and, feeling like she was never wanted to begin with. Hell, that's how she felt when, she kind of stuck out like a sore thumb because she didn't look like any of the other kids when her, Mikey, and Baji were little. It was basically obvious that she was foreign. She was a foreigner just by looking at her. That's why Mikey literally has his name. His actual name, Madro Sano, he changed it to Mikey to make Emma feel better because she felt out of place for not, being fully blooded Japanese. And I respect Mikey for that.
He was
But
being a good
also,
big brother.
fuck, yeah. And then
Unlike
just
Izana's
fuck
bitch ass.
Karen. Yeah. Like, Izana just failed all kinds of ways, just all the way
Big
through.
bro check.
Bad
Let's see, he
friend,
failed his big bro
bad.
check.
Yep.
He straight up failed his big bro check.
You
Fuck
failed
him.
the big bro check. You lose your sibling. Yep. It's like you failed the big bro check. Give me your sibling. They're mine now. If she
I
had
may be no
given those two
angel,
up for
but
adoption,
I would never do that shit to my kids or my siblings.
yeah, like I would have forgiven that shit had she put them through foster care, or put them up for adoption sooner, instead of dragging that shit out and making them feel bad. It's like, bitch, you're the reason why they're like this. Fucking shame on you. And it's the fact that she doesn't feel guilty about it at all.
Yeah.
Like, she's
So
like,
Gilmon, I'm still deciding the sentencing at the end of the day, but I'll take that into consideration. Furthermore, as for Izana, oh boy. You know what? Just one more lick. Just one more. He's annoyed me today.
yeah,
Just so he try
fuck
to run for
Izana, man.
just so he don't run for his responsibility.
Mm,
Anyways, enough of Izana for now. He annoyed me severely.
yeah,
Now we're going to his mama, Karen Kurokawa. And you know what? She pretty much is a Karen. And look at her for a second,
yeah,
y'all. Who does she look like? Oh, wait. She looks like Emma, Mikey's little sister.
yep.
In fact, before I forget, there's two images I gotta show y'all real quick. There's two other images I gotta show y'all real quick. Hold up. Cause trust me, y'all gonna be disgusted in a hot second. No, let's see. Image number one, once I can fucking find it.
Mm,
Oh boy, this bitch pissed me off. When Izana chased her down, trying to find her because he was trying to at least, find some semblance of family again. Well, I'm gonna be blunt. She literally tells him, and I quote, "You're not my kid."
Not even family. He was trying to get closure for all this shit. He knew there was no going back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wish I was joking about
And
this, y'all,
he's
but
like,
it's
"Why
true.
did you leave me? Why did you abandon us? You're not
She
my
just
kid."
says, "You're not my kid," and tells him pretty much to fuck off from there.
Yep.
And just because I want to show y'all I'm not joking, here it is right here in 4K. There you go, y'all. This stank bitch. She clearly did not care. You know what? We could put her on the list of one of the worst mothers in anime, but where she places is a good question. Because I've seen some pretty bad mamas in anime.
That's a good question. Where would she fucking rank in
And
that
take a look at
circle?
this. Look at this. There's Emma on the left and her mom on the right. The resemblance is
Is
unbelievable. Look at this resemblance.
yeah, funny because she winds up looking like her mama in the future timeline, where
Oh
she
yeah,
and Draco would have had. She ends up looking like a spitting image of her mama,
damn right.
just better.
But Emma would have been a far better person by
Yep.
comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you have it, chat. There you go. That is the spitting image right there. Any questions, y'all? Tama, I'll let you go and roast the bitch. I'm gonna be charging up my rage art for this hoe.
Okay, this fucking bitch. She. I swear she would put my stepdad to shame with how bad of a fucking parent she is. It's unfortunate that she lost her dad at such a young age. Poor Emma, she did not have to go through that shit. And
Mm-hmm.
fucking Karen, you have no fucking excuse.
Continue, cause I'm just. Ooh.
For putting Emma fucking tubes tied.
Mm.
Don't have unprotected sex thing. Shouldn't have got released if you don't want her around anymore.
It's just wild that this woman basically,
Put him through adoption.
like I
Send
said,
him
it's
put
just
him through
wild.
foster care. So
So yeah, it's actually a miracle Emma did
or
not turn out
you
remotely
know
like
what?
her.
From the get go, she should have sent the both of them to Shinichiro. Considering considering she literally fucked Mikey and Shinichiro's daddy and got pregnant with Emma, you might as well have sent your daughter to go live with them. It makes more sense.
Technically, she
It
did.
just yeah, she sent Emma over there. She didn't send Izana though. Izana probably would have gotten along better over there than stuck with her or in an orphanage. because that orphanage didn't really do him any good. Let's be perfectly honest here. That orphanage, yeah, he got a friend, but if anything, he got worse from the isolation.
By the way, Tama, I'm gonna
What?
I'm gonna show you the screenshot real fast. You're gonna want to shank Karen after this. Trust me.
I already want to
Look at
snap that
muted.
bitch's fucking neck.
Muted.
On the day when she abandoned Emma, Karen is shown to be wearing a dark party dress and a pair of heeled sandals. She's also shown to be holding a purse and wears makeup. This shows how she must be so jovial after the responsibility for raising Emma is taken from her hand. I ooh, I want to say it so bad. I want to say it, but YouTube will fucking strike this stream down. I can't say it. Uh, bitch, you fucking suck. You, I cease existing right away. No, 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 no room for negotiation. Cease existence. You, you are such a waste of fucking breath. A waste of sperm. A waste of fucking oxygen. A
Only
waste
good
of
thing she
blood.
did was give birth to Emma.
That was the only good thing that came out of her. Everything else is just complete garbage. I feel bad for fucking. What was that guy's name?
Izana and
what
Emma.
is it?
I feel bad for both of them.
No, 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 no. Mikey is fucking Mikey Chinjiro's dad. I feel bad for him because he had to put up with her. And I question why he ran to Karen. Like, your wife is gorgeous. I would not cheat on her with another woman. Karen was not worth it. If you knew what she did to Emma, would have regretted even planting the seed in her ass. Like, I'm glad Emma exists, but at the same time, I wish Sakurako, Mikey's mother, had been her mom instead, and not Karen. Karen is the absolute worst mother that you could ask for. She smokes, she's got a gambling addiction, and she clearly does not want kids. But let a man knock her up with one. Make that make sense. You stupid or what? Okay, let me see. This treatment also extends to her own young daughter, Emma. She didn't hesitate to leave her at the hands of Monsaku Sano when
Grandfather.
the chance. Oh, that's the grandpa. Okay.
Hmm.
When the chance presented itself, it is also implied that she is neglectful of the siblings when they are still at her hands, showing how unfit she is to be a parent when clearly she doesn't seem cut up for that responsibility. Damn fucking straight. The one thing she did right was give Emma to her grandpa.
Blood relation.
But yeah, blood relations. That was the one thing she did right. However, she did not extend that same shit to Izana.
Hmm.
Karen is a distant, neglectful, and self-centered woman who is not a good mother, even to her own biological daughter, Emma Sano. She chose to give Izana Kurakawa up for adoption and sent him to an orphanage just because he is a blood related to her, and instead was a byproduct of her ex-husband's affair. She can put on a deceptive, caring facade as shown when she told Izana that he's going to a school, which really meant she's leaving him for adoption. When Izana is then about to leave with the orphanage workers and is bidding goodbye to Emma, Karen watches on from the balcony with no emotion, smoking a cigarette. You need to stop breathing, bitch. Stop breathing. You're wasting your breath on cigarettes. You get cancer. You get cancer from that stick you have in your fucking mouth. You are a waste of space. You are a waste of oxygen. You're wasting oxygen on cigarettes.
There you have it,
You
chat.
know you like them. I Patrick, Patrick, give me my battle axe.
There you go. Actually, you know what? I'll do one better. Here is a brand new katana I just forged yesterday.
Ooh. Okay, Karen, come here. You did. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
She's running.
Get back here, bitch.
Damn, bitch ran out the courtroom.
No,
Anyways,
no, no.
don't worry. I always send somebody. Crossy's on the way to catch her, the bitch.
Yeah.
Considering Crossy's shenanigans. Oh, she'll drive Karen nuts real quick.
Yep.
Next one on the list, Shuji Hanma. Oh, if it ain't fuckboy McGee. I mean Shuji Hanma.
Yeah.
Cause
What the
Jesus
hell,
Christ.
yeah?
Here's what this motherfucker looked like before. The return of Giraffe Neck. You know what? You're right. The zombie of Valhalla. Oh, let me just go over his list of offenses. Let me just go over Shuji Hanma's list of offenses real fast. And but by the way, I'm gonna have to add another one to. I'm gonna have to add another one to the list of sentencing for because of that Karen that just left the room. So
I got her
yeah.
head. No worries.
Hmm.
I got her head. I caught the bitch.
Eh. Well, I'm gonna revive her only because she needs a beating.
Yep.
Death is too good for this bitch.
Her useless.
So let's see here. His goals are to find excitement in his life, crush Tomon and kill Mikey, assist Kisaki in taking over Tomon, get away from the police and live his life freely. All but the last one failed, and the last one is in his former timeline. His crimes include assault and battery, treason, conspiracy, murder by proxy, instigated gang fights, evasion of justice, death threats, organized crime, corruption, aiding and abetting, and attempted murder. Oh boy, Hanma, you have some shit to explain yourself for. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is the man who technically helped off Hina in at least one or two timelines. You heard that correctly.
Yeah.
This is a man who straight up said to Takamichi when he was outside the bathroom, saying, "Damn, you're here. I was hoping you were in the car with her. I was hoping to get both of you at once." Takamichi ran his ass down only just in time to see Hina get literally wrecked by Truck-kun. And I wish I was joking all, but yeah, this is the motherfucker responsible for that shit in at least one timeline. By the way, this was the guy who also helped perpetuate some of Kisaki's schemes. Just saying.
Kisaki killed Hina twice.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, wait, no, I confused her with Emma. My bad. Only once. My bad.
He also helps. Yeah, actually, no, exactly. You're right because remember Draken. Because remember what the reason why Draken wound up in death row in a future timeline.
Because he got Emma killed.
Yup. You were actually right.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he technically helped Kisaki kill twice.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
then
yeah,
a
Hina
third
in a future
time
timeline and Emma in a past timeline.
Yeah.
So this man's clearly no stranger to murder.
Clearly not. And I find it funny in the final timeline, after all that shit, he winds up with a job as a photographer. Imagine that. That's fucking hilarious.
Bruh.
All that shit, always paid up as a photographer. Where in your childhood did you ever express a love for taking pictures?
I imagine Takamichi might or might not have had something to do with that because it was implied Takamichi influenced a lot of people.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, as for like I said, as for basically Shuji Hama himself, I'm sorry, I have to roast you again for this Hama, but you actually simped for this motherfucker at one point.
Still do. Mostly want to hate fuck him. made it.
Let's dance, baby. That's Sujihama in a nutshell. Man is as
Wait, who?
crazy as Majima from Yakuza, I swear.
Oh, okay.
Let's dance, baby. Oh, and when Mikey said the fight is over, Sujihama says, "What are you talking about? The fight's just getting started."
Sit down. I thought the fight
There,
started.
the fight is over.
Motherfucker was face down,
Ass tooted
foaming at
up.
the mouth, ass tooted up like a bitch.
Oh, and also I gotta point out one other thing too, by the way. The fact that he helped Kisaki escape getting caught by the police twice for what he did.
It's not surprising. It's abundantly clear that Yohama, for whatever fucking reason it might be, weird that those two are childhood friends, is a fucking dick writer for Kisaki.
Yeah, I question that still. Heavily.
Like, how the fuck are you two friends?
Better
From what I
question,
can tell,
why?
Kisaki does not like you around.
There you go, chat.
I have no clue.
What Sean rightfully got we deserved. Whack.
I want him there, but he can't make Hanma leave, so Hanma just follows him around. And he's like, you
I
know what?
don't
Since
know.
he's not gonna leave me alone.
I honestly don't know. But
Actually,
there's
you know
some
what?
the
Now
man
that
man has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
you know what just made me realize?
What?
It's kind of like a fucking twisted parallel of Senku and Taiju,
Oh
but it's Senku is
God.
evil. Yeah, because remember when Senku and Taiju were kids, Senku did not have friends. He did not like socializing with people. Taiju basically wormed his way into Senku's life, and Senku, not being able to get rid of him, is like, okay, I'm gonna put him to use then, since he's strong as shit. And those two became friends, albeit unwillingly, until basically introvert adopted by extrovert.
And Gilman says it right. The giraffe zombie of whack going Dragon Chan.
Oh god.
Cause remember, the parallels between Majima and Shujihama are the difference is Majima actually has a code of honor.
Imagine if he fucking knew Mikey's nickname for Draken. You know, Kenny.
Kenny Chan!
Like, what the fuck? Mikey!
What the hell? Some kind of zombie or something? And Tom, I'm gonna show you a gif of Majima real quick, and you tell me if Shujihama would or wouldn't do this shit.
He would. He would.
Exactly. He's literally as crazy as Majima.
I did not deny that once. I said exactly. If Majima's as crazy as you say, Shuji
You know, I'm gonna
might
send.
as
You
well
know,
be
just because I'm gonna send Gigi a real quick a gif of Majima.
third art idea.
Hmm.
Draw Hama's fucking
Hmm.
art idea for you. Draw Hanma as Majima.
With that luck fucking snakeskin coat and everything, Jesus Christ. I'm saying,
It's a
hold on, I'm gonna send it to
surprise.
Gigi real quick.
It's a surprise that we haven't seen him in one yet.
Gigi just sent me an angry message in DMs. Gilma says
Sacrifice
Udro will be beating this man for having his name, his last name. Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like if Hama could keep taking punches like he does, he'll probably accidentally impress Yujiro. Remember, he's almost as
Yep.
crazy as Yujiro. You have to remember this.
Mhm.
He's already as crazy as Jack
I'm pretty
Hanma.
sure you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Yujiro, after beating the shit out of Hanma and him still you're out, meet your new brother.
Yeah. Because we never know. Maybe this dude is one of the many illegitimate children of Yujiro Hanma.
Yuji.
Gigi is Gigi is sending me angry messages in DMs right now. I am sorry.
You're not sorry at all. I know. Shit.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm having too much fun with this.
I know you
Beating
are.
this man just for having his name. You want to hear Gigi's response? He said, I said, tell me these two don't act alike. He said, "Oh, there's going to be a difference. One will be dead, the other won't. Can you guess which one will be which?" Oh, Lord. I'm having too much fun roasting Shuji Hama at this point. But I'm Tommy, the fact you want to hate fuck this crazy ass bastard.
Because he has a face that I both love and hate at the same fucking time. It's conflicting. It's like that shit eating grin is so fucking annoying, but I also want to fuck it off your face. I've literally said this on more than one occasion.
I
I
am
would
aware, but I
hate.
still have to say it.
It's like, why do you like shit? I both do and don't. The motherfucker's annoying, but at the same time, he's got that fucking charm to him that makes me hate him. At the same time, love him. It's complicated, but at the same time, like I don't know how else to describe Shuji Hama, but if he had a girlfriend, he would be pissing her off on purpose just to get a rise out of her, and then do some shit to try and quote unquote apologize for being a little shit, but
The
not regretting
sad
it
part is
all
I
the
can
same.
see it. I can legit see it.
It's funny
What? What
because
the fuck?
I set a trap for his ass and he walked right into it, trying to drag me out for fucking Halloween's like, no, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
What the? I just looked at his trivia notes real fast. You want to hear something weird, some wild shit about Hanma? Apparently, his special skill is breaking people's teeth. He dislikes people other than himself. His dream is that he wants to have 100 slaves to do everything for him, from getting up to going to bed.
Wait,
What
huh?
is literally it says here his dream is to have 100 slaves to do everything for him, from getting up to going to bed.
Bro, what the
Bro,
fuck?
in other words, we know why he keeps Kisaki around, because Kisaki amuses him.
Hmm.
Gigi is not amused. Oh shit, Gigi's in here. Damn, Gigi came in like a ghost.
Why the fuck? Th- that third, the fourth one, understandable, cause he did fucking threaten to knock the guy's Mobius teeth down their throat if they tried to run away. So that one
Oh,
doesn't make
Gigi came in like a
that
ghost.
one is weird.
Gigi, you good?
Big
One
now.
is weird.
I'm going to snap him like twig.
Oh no! Here's a Hagar pipe. We.
Oh no, pipe not needed.
Oh no! I am sorry, Chad. I didn't expect you to actually pop in here.
His spine shall be mine.
Oh no! And let me guess. You want to take his spine next?
Ooh.
Yes.
By the way, we added some surprises to the
Metal Gear
roast list. By the
style.
way, we added some surprises to the roast list and took out a couple. We roasted the Haitani brothers and we roasted Emma's mama after we came to full realization of just how horrible person she is.
Mhm.
Damn.
Let me put it this way: Emma's mama is almost as bad as Irma's parents.
Yep.
Hit the metal pipe.
Nah.
Oh yeah. Anyways, anything you want to say about Hanma? Now that you're here.
Alright, listen. Alright, I got one word for this off-brand Majima looking bitch ass Nyuka.
Mm. Damn.
Don't worry, I only shot him in the dick. Or what's left of it, anyways.
Chat, I apologize if any of y'all got freaked out by Gigi just popping in here like a fucking ghost.
Oh
I wasn't expecting that.
my god.
I heard literally no sound of him
Wrong
joining
with
this
that.
VC.
I did.
Hello.
I was literally just waiting for you to notice.
I heard Thomas say hi. I said it back in the Discord. Literally off.
Yeah.
Because as Discord sensed your rage, you were about to go off, sir.
I was like, oh hey GG's like hi.
But
Then
yeah, we know why he
Discord
keeps
immediately-
Kisaki around. We know why he keeps Kisaki around though, because Kisaki amuses him.
Yep.
He's fucking nuts. That's the best way to sum Shuji Hanma.
Yep.
You know what? I have the perfect punishment for Shuji Hanma, but I'll get to that when the sentencing comes.
Mm.
Let's see. So next
enough.
one on the list, and the last one, we'll go back to Karen and the High Time Brothers for Gigi.
Okay.
The scumbag himself, the man who started it all, Teta Kisaki. I'm just gonna list his crimes real fast because I'm not gonna bother with his goals. His goals are painfully obvious at this point. His crimes include multiple counts of murder, usurpation, assault and battery, orchestrated gang fights, corruption, conspiracy, treason, organized crime, blackmail, hit and run, and gang R-word by proxy. And this is just his past offenses. Alternate future and timeline offenses includes inducement to suicide, psychological abuse, abuse of power, kidnapping, drug dealing, money laundering, condoned illegal gambling, and prostitution. He did all of this shit. This man is literally on the same level of despicable as Mahito from JJK.
Good lord.
What doesn't help it? Now, the one thing about, like, the fact that this man has committed so much organized crime, and ironically, is voiced by has the same voice as a certain short, red-haired, angry mafioso named Chuya Nakahara.
Oh.
Oh, and also shares the same name with the cursed baby daddy of JJK, Toji Fushiguro. Don't worry, I'll roast JJK soon enough. Make no mistake. Ugh.
Mm.
Or as Hedgefoos calls this motherfucker, the cheese touch. Who wants to go first?
With who?
Who wants to roast fucking Kisaki first? Because I found a little bit more info on this asshole.
Oh no, what did you find?
Let me see. Basically put, he is also directly he basically like he calls himself the Dark Hero, self-proclaimed by the way. And he legit
Bro.
like, and believe it or not, him being a villain was indirectly Takamichi's fault. Keyword
Mm.
indirectly. This man is such a menace to society that it took Takamichi, the protagonist with time travel powers, just to counter him. That's terrifying.
Mm.
And as Tama pointed out in the last stream, this man is obsessed with Takamichi's girlfriend Hina.
Yep.
And I'm gonna point out specifically a specific line in this commentary I just dug up on him. After his proposal is rejected by Hinata Tachibana, it's clear that he's not in love. He's just deeply obsessed with the idea of Tachibana and sees her as nothing but a trophy that symbolizes his victory over Takamichi. Each time he
You
finds him.
know,
Oh, and by the way, I should point out that apparently, remember how we thought that Osanai was basically just, how Pa's friend was unknowingly provoking Osanai?
yeah.
Turns out that was actually directly Kisaki's fault. Kisaki staged it. Even that shit. It was no accident. It was literally an event engineered by Kisaki.
Wait, what?
The whole thing with Pa's friend and Osanai, that was Kisaki engineering it from the background, from like a puppet master. He provoked Pa's friend into getting jumped by Osanai.
Good lord.
Yeah,
And what
he's
about the
that
R?
twisted.
What about his girlfriend getting R worded though?
That was also his idea. Yup.
Never mind. Take it back. He would. He
Hmm?
would do that. He would. Remember what I said about Kisaki possibly,
Yep.
attempting to R-word a woman?
It was his
I
idea
take it
too.
back. He would. He would try and do that to Hina. It's a surprise he hasn't tried it yet, or at least they haven't
Remember,
actually done.
he wanted to own Hinata, and if he got away with it, he would have done that eventually.
Yeah,
This man
that's
was
why
this man was looking to pull his own version of being Griffith 2.0 down the line.
somebody get that phone because I fucking called it.
Now I gotta pull up. Everybody
Oh
back,
no.
me included.
And of course, it's a
I ain't
mention of
going to jail.
Griffith.
Let me talk to him.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me talk to him.
I guess Gigi wants to go roast him first. Go ahead, sir. I ain't stopping you. I got plenty to say about him after the fact, but y'all, you can go ahead. I'm gonna charge up my
I've
rage
already,
art because this motherfucker pissed me
I've
off on
already,
principle.
I've already roasted him plenty, so you go for it, Gigi. He's all yours.
Listen, you motherfucking wannabe Batman, Steve Urkel looking ass nigga.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
oh
The
no.
Batman Steve Urkel combo? Nah, couldn't be me.
Did he say he was the dark hero?
Yeah, he did say that. He's a self-proclaimed dark hero.
Yeah, the only thing dark about you is about to be my foot up your ass. I'm gonna put my foot so far up your ass, the water from my knee will quench your thirst. Yo, bum ass wouldn't want Hina then, now would you?
what doesn't help his case is that, for better or worse, like I said, this man he's disgusting. The fact that and here's the thing, you think with most people as messed up as him, he'd have some kind of fucked up tragic backstory. Some kind of, vendetta or something. But no,
Nope, not even the slightest.
he's doing it because he's a simp. He's literally doing this because he's a simp. His overall goals, remember his overall goals here, to manipulate Mikey and claim he and basically treat Hina as his trophy. And let's not forget, he thinks that Hinata, like he's the only one with the right to have Hinata, who doesn't even want him that way. She friends on his ass because she don't see him that way.
Mm.
Bro, you need to relax. Calm your shit, my guy. Like, bruh. Like, it's like this man thinks that, oh no, I just realized something I wish I hadn't, and I'm gonna throw up.
What?
This motherfucker legit low key acts like fucking Kamo shithead from Persona. I'm gonna throw up.
You know
Bro.
what?
I'm gonna
You,
throw up.
you know you know he wants the trophy, right?
Oh no,
You
yeah,
know
because
he wants
remember
the trophy, right?
he thinks Hina's a trophy. Same way Kamo shithead thinks that An is his trophy. I'm I'm
Really
You know what?
disgusted
You know
now.
what? I got. You know I got a little something for him. I got a little something for him.
Nah.
Yuck.
Jackpot.
Disgusting.
Oh, I'm disgusted. I'm legit disgusted because the fact they don't hit me now, nah, I'm disgusted. Y'all have at him, cause I need a second, cause this motherfucker. Ooh,
I need a fucking shower after this.
Disgusting.
motherfucker
Ew.
thinks he's
You just
Palpatine the
know it.
second.
I
Ew.
I would prefer Palpatine over this nigga.
You said not me.
I'd prefer to hear the Palpatine 1,000 times over rather than hear this nigga speak once.
Oh, and let's not forget. No one of the only people remember his primary goal is manipulate Mikey and basically claim Hina as his own. Like he's got that mentality that he thinks that he's entitled to this shit.
Well, you want to know what he is
What?
entitled to? This ass whooping.
Oh, and here's his future self, by the way, GG. Have fun.
Ugh.
He looks like
Exactly
shit.
my.
Trying to look like trying to look like a fucking mob boss. Trying to look like a fucking yakuza boss. You look disgusting.
You said
Good
it, not
lord!
me.
Someone get Hanayama. Get this nigga out my face. Someone get Hanayama,
Oh
please.
nah. Oh nah. You
Please,
know
for the
what?
love of
You
God.
know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Believe it or not, remember last time when I sentenced Kisaki, I gave him the lightest punishment, the lightest one, which was an infinite death loop by anyone
True.
and by anyone and everyone he ever wronged. With each of his deaths resulting in the vision of seeing Hina and Takamichi getting married and having a happy family together. In other words, he will be forced to witness his own cucking in multiple timelines.
Then does he get hit by Truckun right after?
Like I said, whenever he dies.
You know, I'm gonna make sure one of those happens. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drive him. I'm gonna
Chat,
drive.
what y'all gotta say about Kisaki before I unleash my rage out on this bitch? Unless Tama, you want anything else you want to say about Kisaki?
All I really got to say about Kisaki is, bro, before I figured out that you had anything to do with Osnai and him R-wording that girl, I fucking called you being an R-word. I fucking called that shit. You sleazy, greasy looking ass motherfucker. The fact you look like Steve Urkel is shameful. Don't besmirch his name, you fucking greasy piece of shit. If you were a turd, I would flush you. No hesitation. Flush.
No, you know what? I got a better idea. Remember Ocho from Walking Demon School?
Yep.
We'll arrange a run with him and Ocho.
Oh lord.
I'm tempted to do that. I'm tempted to do that because nah. By the way, here's Hisaki's trivia notes. You're welcome, or not.
Trivia notes. What the fuck? Of course his color is black. Fucking wannabe emo bitch.
Like I said, motherfucker, like he's a simp. He's not even. Remember, he thinks of himself as some kind of hero. He thinks that everyone else is a side character. Oh nah! I just remember who else he reminds me of.
Mathematics. Can
He
you
just.
calculate this? Can you calculate this left hook, nigga?
You know who else he just remind me of though? Motherfucker legit remind me a little bit of early My Hero Bakugo. I'm mad. I'm even more mad.
Ew.
Motherfucker thinks he's the main character.
Gross.
Nah, like motherfucker legit thinks he's like either Palpatine or Aizen.
I am disgusted.
Disgusting.
Hand me that gun real quick, please. I'm charging my. That's how I was charging my rage art. Hey, Kisaki.
I got you.
You like your math and shit, right? You like planning and plotting and fucking people over, right? I wonder, did your planning and plotting account for this? You dumb ass, bitch ass, punk ass, whack ass motherfucker! There go your kneecaps, bitch! Your elbows too! Each of your fucking fingers!
Beat his ass, bro! Beat his ass, bro!
Get his ass.
There you go, motherfucker. You see that shit? And you say that Hina belongs to you?
Did you kiss your mother with that mouth?
I beg your pardon?
Fuck you, nigga.
Somebody get the road roller. I think he wants to pay a visit.
You want the Gigi? Get the steamroller.
Get the road roller.
Oh, use that. You say less.
Nah, fuck you, Kisaki. Oh, and by the way, what's that down there? Is that Truck Coon?
Oh God.
Well, looks like you're about to get isekai, bitch.
You know what?
You wanna know
If we were to give Kisaki a new punishment.
Oh, and guess who's driving Truck Coon, by the way?
No.
Who?
Yes.
Listen, and there's also the 90s Venom. Respect.
Yeah, Venom's driving Truck Coon just for you, Kisaki. Start running, bitch.
Oh.
I hope you know running is useless, but I'm not gonna tell him that.
Muda.
Muda.
You wanna know what else is waiting for him?
What? What? I want to hear it.
Raging Demon.
Oh no, not just Raging Demon. Remember, I said I was charging my rage art for a reason, sir.
No, Raging Demon is also a rage art, according to him.
Remember, I broke his kneecaps. I told him to start running. He didn't get very far. Cause
I mean, to be fair, his kneecaps are fucking shattered. Then again, that's no excuse. You better start running.
Oh, and let's see, what's this? One of the champagne bottles that Irma's parents sold their own son for? Wonder what I could do with this.
Oh, I know what I can do with that. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I just waxed into Kisaki's dome. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this man is a piece of shit. He manipulated so many people just to basically force himself into a position of power in Toman. In multiple timelines, this man has shown literally no redemption quality whatsoever. He refused to redeem himself. It's not a matter of just like if he could be redeemed or not. Man simply refused to be redeemed because he thinks that he is entitled to a girl that doesn't even see him that way.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, this low-key reminds me of that one protagonist from ReZero just a little bit. Cause he is simply because that motherfucker is simply for a girl that has made it clear she's not that interested in him. Just saying. Well, the only difference
Yeah.
between him and that dude from ReZero is this. At least Kisaki, the only redeeming quality he gets out of this is the fact that he didn't do what the ReZero protagonist did. No, you know what? I just remember who else Kisaki remind me of. If you know
What?
who would deserve this motherfucker? That bitch
Who?
Rachel from Tower of God.
Oh God.
Yeah, you heard me. And don't worry, I'm getting to Tower of God soon enough. I've already done the research. Probably in the next couple days. I don't know yet, but Rachel.
Where's Rachel? Where is she?
Let me put it this way. The way we were gonna be hunting down Kisaki is the same way Deadpool will be hunting down Francis.
Francis. Where the fuck is Francis? You're not Francis.
But yeah, there you go, chat. Weigh in your opinions, please, because nobody's getting to the sentencing. Like I swear, the information I find in this motherfucker for real. Oh nah, I knew there was a reason why I didn't like him. Why I didn't like Kisaki. So you want to know who in the Japanese who he shares the same VA with in the Japanese version?
Yeah.
The brother spider from Demon Slayer, the main protagonist Zagger from Black Clover, and a certain guitar playing bastard from JoJo Part 4.
Wait, hold on. Who part 4?
Akira Otoishi in Part 4. The dude
Oh
with the
my
guitar
God,
who
Red
tried
Hot
to
Chili
murder
Pepper.
Joseph Joestar.
Red Hot Chili Pepper. That motherfucker. You know
Yes.
what? I'm gonna break his fucking pinky. Not the guitar motherfucker, but Kitsaki. Because you fucking breathe wrong, I'm gonna break your fucking pinky.
Yup. Yeah, and by the way, Crossy gave me a little something to use on Kisaki, by the way. It's called the Nut Zapper.
Will it even work on him?
The Nut
Will it even
Zapper.
work on him? There's nothing downstairs. Would it even work?
It still aims at the crotch, so he's still gonna feel some kind of pain regardless.
True.
He'll probably scream like Tom in a half second once I use this on him. Oh, Kisaki! Come here, boy. I got a present for you, sir.
You think he's gonna be good at this quick time event?
Nope! I already got him.
Damn, that's crazy. Motherfucker got hit with the...
Alright, time for the sentencing. Kisaki, you piece of shit. Alright, so here's the thing, Kijiji. For Takamichi, I gave him a commendation, believe it or not. I don't give praise lightly. But man stepped up since the fight with Taiju. Because Gigi, you need to know this real quick. When almost all of Tomon's captains were in the hospital or just not in any condition to fight, especially in the case of Draken and Mikey, because Emma got killed earlier that day. Takamichi remember, Toma was challenged to a fight with Tenjiku. Takamichi said even if he had to go by himself, he was going to fight them. And keep in mind, remember, Takamichi is one of their worst fighters, and he said he was going to go fight regardless. He stepped up.
You know,
That's why you
get from me. From me, he'll just get a light little flick on the forehead.
And he knew full well the odds were complete shit, because Tenjiku had at least twice as many members as them. Takamichi was willing to risk all of that shit. And you know what?
You know,
he led them to victory. He led them to victory. Give him credit.
I'll give it to him.
And let's be fair here. If one of the worst fighters in Tomon was willing to step up and fight them to protect Tomon's name, what about the rest of them? So at this point, his sentence is over. But he's still getting trained by
I will
mission.
give it to
He's
him.
still getting trained by mission though.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm gonna help with that shit too.
I skipped over Olsenai because he already got what he deserved. Because remember, I subjected him to a beatdown by Revy from Black Lagoon when she's on her time in a month.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Peh, I already made fun of his shirt. He's gonna be bullied
Crackhead
by his
is
crush
mad.
for an entire month. And he has to be forced to listen to Let It Go.
Because the nigga cannot let go of a fucking grudge.
To listen to Elsa singing Let It Go. Am I twisted for that one? Maybe. Is it deserved? Yes.
100%.
I'm not sorry, chat. He deserved this. No, you know what? I'm extending that shit to 72 hours.
Damn.
Kiyomasa, this punk ass bitch. The man who made Takamichi a bitch in the first place.
I mean, the man that looks like a fucking pedo.
Considering that he basically, like, and let's be fair, me and Tom will point this out. The man apparently has enough courage, quote, note the air quotes on courage, because when it comes to facing Takamichi and a wounded Draken who was bleeding out, he had a knife on him. Not to mention when Takamichi caught him planning Draken's death, he beat Takamichi. He and his boys jumped Takamichi and tied him up. I mean, he can't do shit without a weapon on hand. He's a bitch.
Lord Hanayama was right. Makes you having a weapon makes you look weak.
So he's still getting beat down by Jonathan and Joseph Joestar with Caesar Zeppeli backing him up. But you know what? I got one worse
like
for him,
that.
actually. I got one worse. Now, I
Oh?
could be really mean and do this. I could subject him to a beatdown by cars.
That's the vampire, right? From part 2?
Yes.
We talking regular or ultimate?
Ultimate life form cars.
I like that idea.
I'm tempted to. Y'all can send your suggestions on how to punish Kiyomasa here. I don't mind. Because this man, frankly, is a piece of shit in my opinion. But yeah, this man is straight up a fraud.
Bitch ass nigga.
Actually, you know what? Since he thinks he's so tough and he thinks weapons give him all the advantage, I got the perfect beating for him. Gigi, Tommy, you remember Mash Burn Dead, right?
Yeah, what about him?
What if we told Mash that Kiyomasa thinks cream puffs are garbage?
But Hazard, that's practically a death sentence. Let's do it.
So he gets a beating from either the following: either Jonathan and Joseph Joestar or Mash Burn Dead. Oh, decisions.
I mean, they could turns beating his ass.
You know what? There's an idea. And you can't say that basically it's unfair because Mash is his age.
That is true.
Well, it's either that or I could subject him to torture by Azula.
Nah. That bitch would have too much fun, and I hate that woman.
Fair enough. Anyways, enough about Kiyomasa for now. Hakai already got his just desserts. He already had to fight Baki Hanma. He was still kind of a bitch for how he basically did things in the Black Dragon arc, but he redeemed himself. He even took getting a broken leg to help out Toman. So there's that. Kazutora, Justin, if you're watching this, he's already served his sentence. which was mandatory counseling and house arrest for a year. He's still serving the house arrest, and separation from his toxic ass parents, given the circumstances. I'm being lenient at this point with Kazutora. I'm being lenient.
I will be unorthodox and throw a banana peel at him.
Yeah. You know what? And at least once a day he'll get a banana peel thrown at him. Once a day during his house arrest. During his house arrest.
It's not even nothing too bad. It's just a minor inconvenience.
He will be getting any number of banana peels, not just one. So yeah, I added that to my sentence. He's also getting banana peels thrown in his general direction. So if he slips and falls on that shit, it's his own fault.
Banana peel.
Taiju Shiba. Now, I skipped over him initially, but he still deserves some kind of punishment. Now, I'm gonna have to revoke his sentence on this one just a tad, but I'm gonna replace something else. He has to fight Ichigo Kurosaki barehanded. And remember, Gigi, it's the same Ichigo that before he got his powers, he beat the shit out of an entire gang by himself and called up the ambulance for him.
Call the ambulance! Call the ambulance! Call the ambulance! But not for me.
So yeah, and let's see, if Taiju thinks he's so tough, why not? He can take it, right? It's either that or we give him the 10 hits challenge like MASH did to that fuckboy Silva.
Yeah, he'll live. Barely.
So yeah, as for the Haitani brothers, for the crimes of, and I'm going to go through that. I'm going to go through the crimes real quick for you, GG, since you haven't got a chance to roast them yet. Here are the following crimes they've committed. Mostly the following: assault and battery, gang activity, manslaughter, and illegal use of a weapon. And for context, here's basically how the Haitani brothers operate. I will put a picture of them for you in a second. But needless to say, these motherfuckers are out of pocket in their own way. These pieces of shit, I'm gonna be blunt, they don't think twice about using weapons in a fight, even if their opponent's already down and out. They do the most for no reason. One is a complete sadist, and the other one is just fucking messed up.
I'm gonna say the one that's messed up is on the right. He got a big ass forehead.
Ah! You actually called it correctly.
Looking like Wednesday from the Addams Family.
You said it, not me. Sir, you said it, not me. I should also point out in a future timeline, they are also directly and indirectly responsible for a number of incidents. By the way, I think you remember Angry and Smiley from Tokyo Avengers? The twins, basically?
Could fit my hand on that shit.
Well, let me be blunt. They made the mistake of pissing off.
Gotta go.
They made the mistake of pissing off Smiley and Angry, the twins.
Looks like he's trying to imitate what looks like Mikey.
By the way, I'm gonna point this out for you real quick, Gigi, because you do need to know this for context. The twins here, Nahoya and Soya, or basically Smiley and Angry. Well, these two fought the Haitani brothers before, and unfortunately for them, they got their asses kicked. And Smiley's a Tomon captain. On top of that, I should point out that Smiley got put in the hospital because he got jumped.
My persona got put in the hospital.
Yeah, he got put he got jumped. But here's the thing to note: when it comes to Angry, keep this in mind. If you ever see him cry, you run fast. The Haitani brothers found this out the hard way. Because by Smiley's own admission, and remember, he's a Tomon captain, by Smiley's own admission, If you ever see Angry cry, you run because he is 100 times stronger when he's crying.
He kind of reminds me of Seth, you know?
Yeah, kind of. But like I said, he's called the Blue Ogre of Tomon for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Motherfucker really just beat the brakes off of the both of them. He literally hit him. He hit Tiny so hard. He one shot both of them and Mucho in the same hit. He hit all three of them with one punch.
I commend him. Holy shit.
And keep in mind that the Tiny Brothers were twice his size. So if you think about it, that's even
Oh,
more
you don't give
impressive.
a damn.
Yeah, fucks were not given.
Motherfucker said punch. Big boy punch!
You know, I'm gonna send you the Veil link for that real quick, Gigi, because Jesus, this like legit, this boy is a menace to society. But that's what I Tony Brothers. Like I said, they will play dirty any way, anyhow they can. They do not give a fuck. Like man, like neither of them give a fuck.
Oh lord.
They will play dirty every chance they get, even if they're already like down and out. Even if their opponent's already on the ground bleeding, they will like if they feel like it, they will basically beat the brakes off them. And by the way, these two are basically flash. They act a lot like, well, not just like Tengen, but they act flamboyant as fuck. What was it you said, Thomas? You said one of them act like a pole dancer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Motherfucker was literally doing the splits while him and Ron were beating the shit out of Hawkeye and Angry. Like he was literally doing the
Zesty ass
splits.
motherfucker.
While, yeah.
Zesty ass motherfucker. For real.
Zesty ass, fruity ass motherfucker. Somebody get these two on the Ginyu Force.
Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai.
Anyways, what's a good sentencing for these two since they like to play dirty all the time?
It's a bare minimum requirement they have to survive Saitama's one punch.
Oh nah.
That's the bare minimum for me.
There's a possible idea. Oh wait, I got it. Since they think they're such hot shit in a fight, I got the perfect punishment for them. And it'll be equal parts embarrassing and annoying. They think they're hot shit, right?
Oh?
So how about this?
Yeah.
Put them in a fight with a pissed off Hanayama from Baki.
I like that.
Oh, here's more. Actually, no, I got one better. It's a whole gauntlet of fights. You remember how Ali Jr. basically was acting like hot shit until he got his shit kicked in by Baki, and then got his shit ran by like 700 people after, and then got his shit ran by like Jack Hanma, Dopo, and everyone else.
Yeah.
The Haitana Brothers are getting the same shit.
I like that.
The same beatdown that Ali Jr. and Baki got, basically. Yup. They have to fight all of the motherfuckers. The chain of beatdowns, as I call it. I mean, they're tough guys, right? They can handle it, right?
They've had worse.
Next, Izana Kurakawa. And Gigi, I know you remember what this motherfucker did. I mean, the man literally was the guy responsible for the death of his own sister. Granted, not directly, but still. So, Gigi, anything you want to say? Anything further you want to say about Izana? Because me and Tom like tore strips out of him for the shit he did.
Who's that again?
He's basically
right,
Mikey and
motherfucker who
Emma's half.
stole-
He's Mikey and Emma's half brother.
Yeah, the motherfucker that stole Dante's drip. Bitch ass nigga.
Yep, his goals are to create
I
his
got
own
nothing
dream
to say
kingdom
about him.
and isolate Mikey and turn him into Shinichiro. Crimes include assault and battery, sororicide by proxy, orchestrated gang fights, and suicide inducement. He wanted to drive Mikey to basically want to off himself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So
Honestly, I
anything
got nothing more to
and
say to him.
yeah, I know you went off on him after you found out he basically had his sister assassinated.
No honor. Dishonor to you, dishonor to your family, dishonor to your cow, nigga.
You missed the beatdown I gave him earlier for that shit, by the way.
Oh.
Hazard did not fucking hold back.
Fuck no.
Now it's my turn.
Go right ahead.
Anyways.
Mhm. That bad. Man's wound up on my shit list for that, for the record.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Just
You know,
psycho.
matter of fact, one more. Just because he stole Dante's drip.
Fair enough. So we have a thing punch.
Motherfucker gonna take
Well, I
something
think
he's not.
at this point, Izan Korkal already got the punishment he deserved, possibly, which was prison. Plus, he has to deal with Shion's cooking and your Forger's cooking attempts. And let me tell you this right now: yours cooking is almost as bad as Shion's on some level. Well, initially, I should say.
Oh God.
Well, initially, her cooking was almost as bad. She's been improving. But yeah, he has to eat Shion's cooking before she got her broken ass skill that fixes her cooking problem.
You know what? Hold on. I want to add a little something to this punishment. Just a little something. Let me find a picture of this bitch ass nigga.
Oh, you need a picture of.
So as part.
Oh,
No. I was finding a picture. I was finding a picture of my own. Now, as part of the punishment, he must endure. I believe it's 3 fights against the one and only Stone Lava Spider / Scorpion from DMC1, Phantom.
I like it.
And that nigga huge.
Since he's on, thinks he's hot shit. Why not?
He thinks he's hot shit. Yeah, he is creepy as fuck. I hate him. I hate everything about him.
I just got one that. Thanks for the inspirational idea, though, Gigi. I just got another one. And it's funny how it's gonna happen. Izana basically has to suffer not only prison, but he has to basically. Here's the thing: he'll get to run around free within the prison building, but he has to hide from Majima.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and at random occurrences, he has to deal with fighting a pissed off Nezuko.
Oh. So not only does he have to deal with fucking Izana,
he has to deal with
he
Shion's.
has to deal with
not just Majima and Nezuko, but don't forget Shion's cooking and yours Forger's cooking attempts.
And then Phantom running amok at the randomest of times. He won't know until he's face to face with them. I like this idea. I like it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give the Shion's cooking punishment to Taiju Shiba.
Oh,
I like it.
I'm sorry, but Tama, he deserves it.
I wasn't arguing that. I was just saying, why the sudden change?
Because if you think about it, Izana's already got enough on his plate with just trying to dodge Majima and Nezuko.
Mm.
Remember, we're not just looking to kill him. He won't learn anything if he's dead. So he'll be trapped in a prison. With, let's see, he'll be trapped in a prison with basically both Majima, who will pop up at random moments, Izana-chan, but he also has to deal with a pissed off Nezuko, who, by the way, will be fully informed on what this motherfucker did to his own sister. Yes.
I was gonna say, why not stick Tanjiro on him?
You know what? Gigi, I'm dropping the Phantom idea, but only because, let's be fair, we've seen Tanjiro pissed off.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, we've seen Tanjiro pissed off. With Majima hunting him down.
Damn.
If you think about it, it makes so much sense.
You know what? Not just Tanjiro. Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Mitsuri.
Mitsuri, yes. Zenitsu, no, but here's why. To be fair, Zenitsu wouldn't have as much of a stake in it. Remember, the idea is the motivation behind it.
I say Zenitsu because if you simply whisper in his ear, Izana tried to hurt Nezuko, he will go off.
You're right.
Bait that man.
Tanjiro and Nezuko. With random beatings by Tanjiro and Nezuko, who will be fully informed on what he has done.
Yeah, I kind of said.
No, trust me when I say this, Gilmon. Remember, we're not looking to kill Izana. We're looking to punish him.
My punishment is inducing nightmare fuel. Because I also put the shit that Phantom can do. Wait, Phantom's a sheet?
Think about it.
Phantom's
no, here's the thing you have to remember, Gilmon. Rengoku is too nice. Tanjiro, on the other hand, you have to remember, he does have a vengeful streak. Or do I have to point out how much he hates Muzan? Tanjiro may be a goody two-shoes, but even he can't fully ignore his anger against Muzan. There's a reason why I said specifically Tanjiro and Nezuko. Think about all the shit they lost. Their entire family was butchered by Muzan. They have more reason than anyone else to be pissed. Because they hear about somebody who offs his own sister, they're gonna get mad.
Actually, Hazard, I just thought of something. Tanjiro, Mikey team up. Tag teaming Izana. Rocking in there and Mans is done for. He's gonna get the punishment.
You know what? It's only right. I'm gonna have to put Mikey and Draken to beat his ass. Because they have the most reason. Let's be fair.
He literally killed Mikey's sister and Draken, the love of Draken's life.
Okay, so here's what he's getting, and this is the finalizing. Hunted down by Majima in a prison. Hunted down by Majima while trapped in a prison. And at the same time, he has to take random beatings from Mikey and Draken.
Yeah.
The reason being, again, if anyone has the most reason to want to hurt this motherfucker, it's Draken and Mikey.
Yep.
Any objections?
No.
Nah.
Don't get me wrong. The other ideas are good. But like I said, Mikey and Draken have the most reason to want to hurt this motherfucker.
I mean,
that has to be known.
That is fair. Still a little sad though.
Don't worry, I got something else in mind for. Oh no, here's the thing. I'm changing Shuji Hanama's sentencing.
Oh?
Yep, you'll see. So let's see. First off, Izana's getting hunted down by Majima, Mikey, and Draken. Like it's gonna be like a FNAF house for him. Yeah.
I mean, you could still incorporate him there. That as some little something funny.
Oh no, here's the thing. We're gonna be watching this shit
Ugh.
in 4K Ultra HD.
Hell yeah.
Majima, because let's be fair, Majima has seen this type of shit happen. Don't forget, he literally lost an eye to protect his sworn brother. Now let's see. The next one on this list. The heartless bitch herself, Karen Kodakawa. Now, Gigi, you were not here for when we roasted this hoe. But her list of crimes are offensive. Child endangerment, child abandonment, on multiple accounts, by the way. Those are only crimes, but these are the most significant for good reason. We're talking about a woman who didn't think twice about abandoning her own daughter, her own flesh and blood.
You know, you wanna know who she reminds me of?
Oh,
Jorno's mother.
she's worse than Jorno's mother, actually.
Oh, now I gotta pull up hands. Now.
Gigi, I'm gonna tag you real quick and mute it, and you'll see why I said this bitch is like she is one of the worst. She is the literal reason why Emma basically has no current parents at all. Also is the reason why Izana went off the deep end in the long run. Read all of that shit below where I tagged you and you'll see why. While I wait for Gigi to wind up his roast. And keep in mind, Gigi, that second picture, on the left is Emma. On the right is her mama. And I gotta point something out, because this was pointed out by, because I only just looked close at this picture here. Let's see. Emma's mama has resting bitch face.
Her name is Karen. That's another strike.
What was the first strike?
Oh no, her already first strike was abandoning Emma. Her second strike is her name's Karen.
The third strike was also abandoning her own adopted son. She said herself she has no interest in raising kids.
But you proceed to have.
And also, Gigi, I don't know if you know this, but Emma being Mikey and Shinichiro's half sister, it's cause Karen fucked their dad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Cause here's the thing, Emma's got the Sano hairstyle, the fluffy Honda Sano hair, as one picture just mentioned. You can tell she's clearly a member of the family by that haircut.
Yeah.
You know.
I told you we're gonna hate this hoe. Oh, and by the way, that manga shot, by the way, was when Izana ran into her again, asking her what was going on for her life.
You know, I just want to talk to her. I just want to talk to her.
Yeah, this bitch is extremely self-centered. She has no shame, and here's literally it says here from the squad I screenshotted. On the day that she abandoned Emma, Emma was shown to be wearing a dark party dress and heeled sandals. Was also shown to be holding a person wearing makeup. This shows she must have been jovial or basically happy after the responsibility for raising Emma was taken from her hands. In other words, the bitch would rather go out drinking, gambling, and partying than take care of her kid. She's the literal definition of a neglectful parent.
Your ovaries, give them.
Eh, agreed.
Hand him over. Hand him over. Matter of fact, I'm cutting them bitches out right the fuck now.
Well, here you go. You can use a rusty serrated scooper.
Eh,
Oh, perfect. I'll make sure she gets tetanus in several different spots.
Like I said, this bitch has no, like, she does not want to take care of children in the slightest. She only cares about herself. I feel sorry for Mikey and Shinichiro's dad because clearly this woman was not the right woman for him.
mm,
But yeah, there you go. Chat, y'all still want to roast this bitch? Go right ahead. I'm just trying to figure out the proper punishment for this fucking neglectful asshole.
The only type of roasting I'm going to be doing is roasting her alive.
Fair enough. But I think it's always safe to say we declared the other motherfuckers I've listed here as guilty. How do? All right. So in the case of child abandonment, child endangerment, and basically just reckless neglect, how do we find this defendant?
mm.
Like, do we
Which would
find her
be the
guilty? Not
defendant?
guilty?
Oh,
Guilty.
so
Oh, no, there's not that.
let me, in the words of Uncle Ruckus, is guilty.
Like I said, her primary activities involve drinking, partying, and gambling. So, because when Izana caught up with her, he found her in a pachinko parlor, which is basically a gambling parlor.
Yep.
She's the literal reason why Izana is basically a hot mess emotionally.
Mm,
But yeah, she's literally a Karen in many ways. Like, where to begin with this hoe? Because here's the thing. Now that I think about it, I didn't even roast this bitch earlier. I'm gonna have to do that now. Look, Karen, you bitch. First off, your name is already a strike. It's already a strike against you, as Gigi pointed out. But more importantly, bitch, you give me horrible reminders of some of the worst parents in anime. Like lucky for you, bitch, you barely even come. You don't even come close to the top 10 worst. But you're still a terrible parent regardless. You literally abandoned both your kids just because you didn't want to take care of them. As Tom pointed out, why did you just close your legs, you stupid ass thought? God damn.
yep.
Like, was it that hard to not consider protection? Or what? Did the condom break or some shit, you stupid hoe? Like,
I think the only thing broke is my nose, because goddamn, I could smell that bitch from here.
but nah, you know what? Like, this makes me all the more grateful that my mom was never like this.
I am grateful she was nowhere close to like that.
Cause honestly,
Yeah.
if I had a parent even half as bad as her, oh wait, I technically do, my sperm donor. Cause motherfucker didn't want to, like, I'm not gonna get into that right now, but like I said, bitch, you are one of the biggest reasons why bad parents are literally one of my biggest pet peeves in life. You didn't want kids, why'd you have them? Why'd you accept adopting your fucking ex-husband's kid then if you didn't want to have kids? You stupid ass thought.
Mm,
Why'd you even bother adopting a kid that was your ex-husband's? Why'd you even bother having Emma then? The only good thing about you is that you had Emma. And I'm gonna be honest with you,
yep.
bitch, you ain't that attractive. It's a miracle your daughter turned out better than you.
Especially when she grew up.
Like, bruh.
Yeah. As an adult, she was a spitting image of her mama, except prettier.
Exactly. Hell, I mean, you know, by the way, you wanna know what age Emma was when her mama abandoned her? Emma was the same age as Shadow
I
Tucker's
honestly
daughter.
wouldn't blame Draken if people. Oh my god.
Yeah, Emma was only 3 or 4 years
I,
old.
you know, I
You
honestly wouldn't blame
know,
Draken for. I wouldn't blame Draken for disowning Emma's mom and keeping her from going to the wedding. I would not blame him. I would encourage it.
Well, damn.
I was like, do not invite that bitch. Don't invite that bitch. She's not allowed.
if
And
she's
I should
invited,
point this
it's
out.
hands on sight.
Given the circumstances of her life, it's a miracle Emma turned out to be such a good person.
Gotta thank Shinichiro for that.
Not just Shinichiro, Mikey especially.
And Mikey too.
Well, Mikey and Baji as well. But also, I'm gonna point out about Emma real quick. Now, unlike her mama, Emma's actually got good goals for her life. I'm gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna screenshot this real quick for y'all and for you, Tom and Gigi. You'll see what I mean. As for Karen, yeah, she can fuck off. But there you go.
Her favorite colors between red and pink, magenta. She likes fortune telling and cosmetics. She
That's
just likes
fair.
Zephyr, Draken's motorbike name. Sees it
Yeah.
as her love. Bro, what?
To be fair, you can blame this on Draken because how oblivious he is with Emma. Remember,
Wait, this is
Draken
Emma?
practically ignored her.
Oh,
Yeah, this is Emma's.
okay. Her special skills housework. The person she respects or admires is Mikey. Her dream is to get married someday to Draken. They forgot to add that. Her heroic story or failure story. On her first day of enrollment, all the students were
Afraid of her because she should eat her Mikey's sister.
they were afraid of her because she is Shinichiro Mikey's younger sister. Understandable. Her favorite spot is the Shibuya Dogenzaka neighborhood. Emma's relationship chart in the past. Mikey's big brother, Takamichi. She wants to experience that with this kid for Draken. What?
She
I
want
beg
she.
your pardon.
Okay, I think if you think about that one incident where Takamichi almost charmed her out of her clothes, that probably was what she was referring to.
Oh, good
But I'll give
lord.
her credit. At least she knows how to like. Unlike her, now, unlike her father, apparently Emma has good taste in possible spouses.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
I mean, just saying.
She wasn't in love with Takamichi though. He don't
No,
deserve her
she
for real.
actually had a small thing for him, but it was short lived. Unlike Yuzuha, who's
Emma,
a
no.
simp for him.
Yuzuha, I really hope that feeling fades because that man, I'm not gonna lie, he deserves Hina, but at the same time he don't deserve her because he's a fucking
Oh,
pervert.
you remember Takamichi said that himself. He said he don't deserve her, but
Yeah,
here's the thing: Hina says she loves him regardless.
even though she beats his ass for looking at other women. Even when
Give him
she
credit.
went to
At
control,
least he fixed his ways. At least he fixed himself. I'll give him
define
credit for
fix.
that. Well, at least he doesn't do that no more. Like, when's the last time you seen him look at another girl like that?
It's gonna happen again. I'm willing to bet in the next season it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he's still loyal to Hina though.
Still loyal to Hina, but his eyes stray.
Occasionally,
My
it's straight.
dude.
At least he didn't just go and get with another girl while he's with Hina. Give him that much. But anyway, we're talking about this Karen ass bitch.
Kill him.
So, what's the fitting punishment for this fucking Karen?
um, mandatory hysterectomy. No questions asked. No negotiation.
Damn.
I like that.
Okay, so apparently going with the mandatory hysterectomy then. Because,
Yep.
honestly, Jesus,
She shouldn't be having
this
no more
bitch.
kids. Yeah. She does not need to get pregnant again and continue the cycle of child abuse. We do not need that.
Because odds are,
Matter of
otherwise
fact,
she's
turn
going.
into a man with no penis.
Actually, you know what? On before the hysterectomy or after, we'll have. Remember what Mash did to that one bitch who tried to who fucked with him and Dot?
Oh, the
Uh,
suplex?
Yes. I treat everyone equally.
eh.
Yeah, he's a real motherfucker for that. He's a real motherfucker for that.
So I think it's safe to say we're done with this, Karen.
Eh.
I'm about to turn this bitch
Finally.
into Kyle in a second.
Oh no.
You know what's funny?
What?
Hmm.
You know that song, "Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
That one part. Now I can't stop thinking of Dot now.
Okay,
They not like
next.
us.
We're sentencing Huchuji Hanma. His original sentence was as follows. Fighting Yujiro Hanma every day for a week. Think about it in hindsight, that's a terrible idea because he'll probably enjoy it.
Yeah, he would. Motherfucker is a goddamn masochist.
No, we need to give him something that he can't escape from. That's actually a punishment.
Wait, how about wait, I just thought of something. Force him to watch Relaxovision.
You should see the smirk on my face right now.
Anytime he's watching a fight, it gets censored. Like, yeah, give him the sucker punch. No!
You're here with a fucking He's like, it's like, let's go,
Like-
something to watch. It gets fucking censored.
Actually, Gilmon came up with a
like, he's
possibly
gonna
good
get
one
censored.
too. Force him to watch the entire Boku no Pico series.
God. Oh.
Go to jail. Gilmon, you going to jail too.
Now, here's the thing: forced to watch the Boku no Pico series, and he has to eat Shion's cooking.
I almost fucking threw up thinking about that.
Forced to watch the entirety of Boku no Pico. Actually, you know what? I got another one. Y'all gonna hate me for this. Y'all gonna hate me for this a little bit.
What?
He has to basically deal with Eri Nakamura hitting on him and trying to have her way with him, while she is tricked into seeing him as Koki.
That is vile. Like, that is vile. I love it.
What do you think, chat?
But I hope she knows that the second the motherfucker eventually dies, quote unquote, I'm killing the
bitch. Hedgefoof is freaking out. Yandere Eri Nakamura from Ari Ferretta hitting on him. Oh, and she won't just go with the normal, like, she'll go with every method she thinks is perfectly appropriate for hitting on him.
Oh no. Oh no.
And if she manages to catch him, she's pegging him.
Wait, huh?
You heard me. If she catches him, she's pegging him.
This man's gonna be.
Catches who?
If she catches Hanma.
I had read your comments at Truth, so that's why I was laughing.
Motherfucker's gonna be hit with a fucking quick time event for the rest of his life. Instead of woo, feeling good, it's just gonna be.
I mean, there's other ideas I could come up with that are just as messed up. I mean,
No. That Pocono goes fucking far enough. Okay.
Boku no Pico and Aaron Nakamura hitting on him while they're watching.
That's far enough.
Either the Boku no Pico one or the fucking Relaxo Vision.
Boku no Pico while he's dealing with Aaron Nakamura hitting on him.
Oh, good Lord.
And if she catches him, he's getting pegged. Oh Lord.
Well, that's an optional one. I could do one worse. I mean, I could always do one even worse than that.
Well, how are you gonna make it?
What?
just out with it already. How are you gonna make it worse? Just say
How can I
it.
make it worse? Oh, you wound me.
Just say it. How you, oh dear God.
What? It's not that horrible. I mean, there's always him having to deal with basically a pissed off Saris on a time of the month.
You know, I think that's a lot worse. You know what I gotta say to that?
Hmm.
And this is in Haruma's case.
So it's settled then. He's dealing with
So
Saris
not
on the time of the
only are
month.
you boned, but you're boned.
Now, finally, the rat bastard of himself, Kisaki. His original sentence, which was the lightest one I could give him, by the way, was the infinite death loop by anyone and everyone he has ever wronged. Each death resulting in his last vision of seeing Hina and Takamichi getting married and having a happy, loving family together. I decided I'm going to do one worse. Well, the last part of it still stays, both an extra twist. He'll also be forced to watch Hina and Takamichi fucking and basically making babies together.
Damn. I like that.
Oh, and just for shits and giggles, since he likes to gaslight people so much, why not gaslight him thinking that that if he fixes Koki, he can avoid most of his punishment.
Oh, that's diabolical. That is diabolical. Let's do it.
So here is the new punishment. Infinite death loop still, by everyone everyone's ever wrong. His last vision will be, instead of just seeing Takamichi and Hina getting married, basically on top of that, he'll have to see them making babies.
God.
In
like
every
this.
single death. In every single death loop.
What the,
You know, I just thought of something. I just thought of something.
No, I don't approve of that last part. Don't have him watching them make babies.
Oh no, here's the thing. He'll be forced to he'll be burned into his eyelids. Even if he closes his eyes, he won't be able to ignore it. Because remember how Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend was? Remember how Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend was basically imagine getting cucked because his ex girlfriend was basically left him.
Yeah, but he could just he could try and close Takamichi out.
No, you misunderstand. Well, as he dies, that'll be the last thing he sees in his mind.
Who's to say he's not gonna pretend Takamichi's not there?
But here's the fun part. Every time he revives, he won't remember it until it happens again. And again. And again.
don't believe you understand.
Like I said,
Even
he'll
if
be
you
getting
make him
cooked.
watch,
He'll be getting cooked every
yeah,
single time.
I get that, but who's to say he's not gonna only focus on Hina though?
You misunderstand, Tama.
Because they're not.
Like I said, and every time he dies, well, who's to say he's gonna remember it the next time he revives?
There's
See,
nothing keeping him from ignoring Takamichi.
that's the idea. But every time he tries to get with Hina, and he attempts to murder her, he'll die. See,
No, I mean, like, if he's forced to watch them make babies,
that
who's to
again, it'll
say he's
be
not gonna try and only
it'll be
focus
as
on
he
Hina while they're
dies. For example, if he gets hit by Truck-kun, the last thing he'll see, other than his life flashing before his eyes, is Hina and Takamichi basically getting freaky. But it'll be censored, obviously. He'll just get a vision of it right before he dies. See? It'll break him eventually. And he still have to go through it again. And again. And again.
I can think a couple else I can put him through.
People say I'm twisted. I'm not that bad, am I?
Oh, I mean,
If you got a better punishment, I'm all ears.
oh no, of course not. I just said I have a couple of ideas for his infinite deaths. Is all. Just the question is, do I want to do Raiden first or Phantom first? That's the question.
Like I said, it'll be for every single person he's ever wronged, or basically fucked over, or or basically directly or indirectly killed. And remember, Kisaki has manipulated and fucked with a lot of people.
Oh, that's
That's a lot of people.
that's a lot of people.
And don't forget, let's look at the people that we know he was directly or indirectly responsible for the murders or deaths of. He was directly and indirectly responsible for the deaths of Mitsuya, Pa, Pe, Shifuyu, Baji, Mikey, in at least one timeline, Taiju Shiba, Yuzuha, possibly, Hakai, and that's just Toman for the record. Don't forget, that's just Toman. Let's look. Let's not to mention all the other people he's wronged too, especially the number of women he probably sold into prostitution.
Oh.
See what I mean? That's a lot of
Yes, that's
people.
good. Well, that's very good. Yes, I like that.
And by the way, here's a fun. It's either that or he's subjected to the Boku no Pico punishment.
Him and Hama can watch Boku no Pico together.
I say all the above. Maximum
Anyone else?
suffering.
If anyone else has got some better ideas, by all means. It's either that or we force him into a similar punishment to Jurga. Actually, you know what? Here's an idea. The only way to avoid the absolute punishment in store for him, he has to try and fix either Mahito or Hiyama.
That's such an impossible task. But since he's the master manipulator, I'm sure he can manage something. Not.
He has to try and fix them. What's the matter? I mean, it's just trying to fix Mahito, right?
Yeah, easy. Too easy.
Or better yet, have him try to fix Sukuna.
It'll be easy. He can do it.
I've got so
I'm
many
not setting
ideas
him
for
up for
punishing
failure.
Kisaki. Y'all can tell I've thought long and hard about how I want to torture this motherfucker. Remember, this is
Oh,
a
it sounded
man
like he
who.
had like.
Remember, this is a man who killed Emma, who killed Baji, who indirectly killed Baji, who literally engineered the assault and violation of one of Pa's friends and his friend's girl. You tell me if this motherfucker doesn't deserve a worse punishment. Especially, and another thing, the fact that this man has a fan base and people who sip for him. Get the fuck out of here. Tell me again why he shouldn't get a punishment.
I want it to be known that if you happen to like this piece of shit Kinsaki, it is on site. I don't care if you a man, woman, transgender, anything. It's on site.
Have him try to fix Makima. Gilmon, that's twisted. It's funny, but twisted.
I mean, I can fix her with this 44 Magnum.
The sad part is, I think the only person who came close to fixing Makima was literally Denji. At least to my knowledge.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give him the 44 Magnum.
But I think the initial punishment stands with an extra twist. He has to basically see Hina Takamichi be happy without him. Every single time he dies.
Eh.
I mean, it's only fair, right?
Yeah.
I mean, perfect.
Because honestly, he deserves so much. He deserves much worse. Keep in mind, y'all, I'm being technically a little bit lenient. I'm being a bit lenient right now. Unless y'all want me to be meaner, I could always be meaner.
Whether you're mean or not, I don't think it makes a difference. Go for it.
Well, the other idea I had in mind was he had to try and outrun and basically dodge getting killed by Revi and Roberta.
Yes.
And instead of time in a month.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna have a little bit of difficulty, but he'll be fine. Master manipulator and everything. He studies mathematics. It should take work for him.
Like I said, Revi and Roberta on their time in a month.
It should be easy for him. Ain't that right, Kinsaki? Oh, he gone.
Damn, the motherfucker dipped. Pussy.
I tried.
Oh well,
Well,
Crossy's
that
gonna catch him. So
movie.
that being said, y'all see the punishments I've had in mind for this fuckface for Kisaki. Welcome back, Kisaki. You thought you escaped my courtroom that easily, bitch? You know what? We'll put it all under the advisement of Mr. Popo. Yes,
And
that
make him ask
Popo.
about Mr. Popo's training. And make him ask about Mr. Popo's training. Because what do? You never ask about Mr. Popo's training. And what am I doing? Setting him up for failure. Ain't I a stinker?
Last I checked, that's my line, you little shit. Anyways, I think it's safe to say we all have found this fuckboy guilty.
Yeah.
So I'm going down the list real quick once more, just because. And this one, the chat can chime in on this. In the cases of Takamichi, I'm going to do this group by group for a second here because let's get it out of the way. In the cases of Takamichi, what is the verdict? Guilty or not guilty? The crimes included bag fumbling and accessory to murder, to be fair.
I say he's not guilty.
So he's being let off?
I'd have to agree. He's not guilty.
Look
He
at
does
that,
have some
ladies and
redeeming
germs. The
qualities.
first
So
not guilty in this entire roast court's history.
he's got redeeming qualities. So I'll give him that. He's got redeeming qualities.
There we go, not guilty. But he's still, however, he's still going to be training in the art of throwing hands by Mission. Mission, if you're hearing this,
Oh yeah,
he's all yours.
He
Y'all heard
can't escape
correctly.
that. That's the one thing he can't escape.
Yep, he's still going to have to train with Mission. So, next. In the case of Nobutaka Osanai, for the crimes of, and sickening is an understatement here with him. In the case of Nobutaka Osanai, the crimes of assault, battery, the R word, and orchestrating gang fights. How do we find this? How do you define this defendant?
That
That
motherfucker
nigga
is
guilty.
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 Good. All right, yeah, because he already got his sentencing, but just figure I cemented home considering his punishment. And you know what? I added something to his punishment. Y'all are gonna hate me for this. Remember I told you I had to basically deal with everyone when it comes to a beatdown from her?
Yeah.
Well, I may have called him Big Bertha because she's gonna be pegging him.
Who's Big Bertha, might I ask?
Big Bertha. Actually, no, I called him Rib Brienne to peg him.
Oh, gross. Which
To be
version?
fair, he deserved it for what he did.
I'm assuming he needs the flat version.
No, really?
Yeah.
No, really?
Fucking hell. That ugly ass looking
Yep.
bitch. Oh, good luck. You're gonna need it.
At least it's only once.
Remind me to kick Rebrianne shit in later.
Next, we have Pe. Crimes include attempted murder, assault, treason, orchestrating gang fights. How do we find this defendant? Oh, and you know what? The last
That
one I'm
nigga
adding, being a
guilty.
rat bastard.
That nigga guilty.
Thought so. All right, next one, boys. For Pe, we find him guilty or not guilty. Because the worst he's getting bullied by his crush and forced to listen to Let It Go for 3 days straight.
Not guilty because for the record, he really got made a bitch by his crush.
And he's getting bullied for a month by his crush. So there's that. Next on the list, Kiyomasa. For the crimes of unlawful enslavement, conspiracy, physical abuse, abuse of power, aggravated assault, gambling, forced confinement, forced and arranged organized fights, corruption, and attempted murder on 2 counts. How do we find this motherfucker?
Guilty.
Thought so. In the case of Hakai Shiba, for the crimes of murder in an alternate timeline, covering up murder, and aggravated assault. What do we say for the defendant?
Motherfucking guilty.
That nigga is guilty. And that is for Hawkeye. Here's the thing. He got a lenient punishment for the record.
Yeah, I say he not guilty just because of the fact that he made up for what he fucking did.
Fair.
Oh.
In the case of Kazutora Hanamiya, for the crimes of larceny, assault, manslaughter, and gang activity. And attempted murder.
I couldn't.
So we have a hung jury on that one. but he's still for the most part guilty. But he already served his time. He got locked up twice. He's still getting
That
mandatory
is true.
counseling.
Yeah,
In the
that is a
case of
must.
Taiju Shiba, for the crimes of attempted sororicide, for the crime of or for organized crime, child and domestic abuse, assault and battery, and gang activity. How do we find this defendant?
Death.
I'm sorry, Taiji, but you're guilty as hell. You are guilty. You need to fucking. You can't walk away from that shit. That ain't right.
Therefore,
Death.
Taiju was being forced to suffer Shion's cooking for an entire month. Well, Shion and your Forger's cooking. For 4 improvements.
Hope you got a strong stomach, my nigga.
Jesus Christ.
In the case of the Haitani brothers, 40 crimes of assault and battery, gang activity, manslaughter, and illegal use of weapons. How do we find these motherfuckers?
Guilty.
Those two are fucking guilty.
Especially the one with the big ass head. That nigga especially guilty.
Yeah, not
Zesty
the
ass
big ass
motherfucker.
head.
Zesty ass motherfucker is what he is.
Looking like Wednesday from the fucking Addams Family. That nigga guilty.
Oh, you're talking about Ron? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting the chain of beatdowns. That was what confirmed.
Yeah.
In the case of Izana Kurakawa, for the crimes of a sororicide by proxy, for the not just those crimes, but also the assault and battery, orchestrated gang fights, and suicide baiting.
Death.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Izana. Oh, and apparently, as Gigi apparently hastily wrote down, stole Dante's drip.
He's guilty.
This motherfucker's been guilty.
No doubt about that.
You
Now,
know, I just thought something funny.
What?
As another part of his punishment, you know how Dante gets stabbed and jabbed by numerous things?
Yes.
That's also going to be one of his punishments, since he wants to imitate Dante.
Jesus Christ. Next one, Karen Kurakawa. For the crimes of child neglect and abuse, and child endangerment and abandonment, I would find this stank ass self-centered bitch.
Guilty. Take her ovaries.
Yeah. So let's see. What punishment did I write for this bitch again? Oh yeah, mandatory hysterectomy.
By yours
Yeah,
truly.
mandatory.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Next, Shuji Hanma. For the crimes of oh boy, for the crimes of assault and battery, treason, murder by proxy, conspiracy, instigated gang fights, evasion of justice, death threats, organized crime, corruption, aiding and abetting, and attempted murder. How do we find this motherfucker?
Guilty.
Gilma, that's an excellent question. That's an excellent idea. Hunted down by one of the scariest women in anime, Izumi motherfucking Curtis from Fullmetal Alchemist. And Tama, I'm going to show you a picture of this bitch. This is one of the scariest women in anime for a reason. You want to know what she did to her? You want to know what she did to basically her own students because they made an accidental fuck up? She kicked her student Ed so hard he went flying across the street from her house and into a brick wall.
Damn.
This woman right here.
Damn.
And she's supposedly just an ordinary housewife. My ass.
Oh.
By the way, this is a woman who taught Ed and Alphonse their alchemy. And this is her when she was about to train them.
Oh my. I
She
Jesus Christ.
she looks like grade.
Oh Lord.
Like I said, she's one of the scariest moms in anime for a reason.
So you see, hear me out.
Hmm.
Smash.
I don't blame you, actually. I legit do not blame you. By the way, she is married.
Fair enough. Scares the shit
This,
out of me though.
no, here's the thing. This is her husband. Oh, and you want to hear the irony when it comes to those two? They own a butcher
What?
shop.
That makes sense.
You know, it makes sense.
Yep.
By the way, that picture I just posted, that's her husband. Motherfucker's almost twice her size. But yeah, as for let's see, anything else that she told me? We declared him guilty, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Hedge Floof, I got points right now, real quick. Yes, Hanma has a long ass neck, but we're forgetting someone else who has a giraffe neck. Eri Nakamura. They could be mates.
Oh God.
Fucking,
Ew.
There's a nightmare fuel
fucking
for y'all.
fucking pencil neck, Edna mode looking ass whore.
Still need to
Anyways,
break his helmet.
Now, finally, the last one on the list, the scumbag of them all, Teta Kisaki. For the following crimes,
What?
listed once more: multiple murders, usurpation, assault and battery, orchestrated gang fights, corruption, conspiracy, treason, organized crime, blackmail, hit and run, gang R-word by proxy, alternate timelines, suicide baiting and inducement, psychological abuse, abuse of power, kidnapping, drug dealing, money laundering, condoned gambling, prostitution. All of these crimes to his name. How do we find this defendant, this evil psycho ass motherfucker?
it's penalty.
Wait, how, yeah, guilty?
Yes, and
I
that's
said
for
death
Kisaki.
penalty.
Yeah, he's already getting his own death penalty. Remember the infinite death loop.
I know. I just want to say death penalty.
Eh.
And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, here's another one. Because Crossy kind of gave inspired an idea. Every time he thinks about trying to do anything to Hina, he gets a lightning bolt to the well, I would say to his jewels, but we're assuming he has anything down there. So where does it put to his cooch?
Jesus.
It's funny because he's a bitch.
Exactly. That being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this roast court. Because I know I did, especially some of my ideas I keep cooking up for how to deal with this bitch. So, anything y'all two would like to say before I close this out?
Death penalty. That'll be all.
Tama?
If you liked part 2 of this Tokyo Revengers Rose Court, be sure to check the source material Tokyo Revengers. Personally recommend it. Let us know if you have any favorite characters and any least favorite characters. I will bet y'all
Also,
will not like Kisaki.
fair warning, by the way. If you have a favorite character in Tokyo Avengers, odds are they may have gotten indirectly or directly royally screwed over by Kisaki in some way, shape, or form. You've been warned.
Yes. We can run this.
Anyways, I'm gonna basically bounce for tonight because we've been going on for we've been going over 3.5 hours at this point. But I don't know if I'm still like I guess I'm still like kind of wired right now, so I'm probably gonna do like I don't know whatever right now. But take care, peeps, and have a good rest and have a good one.
Now it's time for Jack to let her rip.
Oh my god.